God. Oh my God.
Are we in yet? You started it?
Yes, I started it. Well, yeah.
Are
I
you
don't know.
sure? Are we in?
It says
We
live, but I
started?
be waiting for the camera. What's up, y'all?
Camera
okay,
ain't
we're here.
kicking.
No, we're here. We're here.
Hey, Kuro, Nico, Nyan. Okay. I'm going to call you KN.
Kuro,
That's
Nico,
like KNN.
Kuro, Nico, no.
KNN. All right. We kicked in. We alive. Oh,
Emotional
look at
cabbage,
that. Look at my two
RKI. I can
babies.
smell fresh cabbage waiting for him. Facts.
Ooh.
And this is what it is, too. Like.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Shout yourself out, whoever's here in the chat. Y'all see, I was here in the chat. We here, we live.
It's been over for heads like Johnny, and now it's over for Tally.
What's going on, everybody? Let's go. Wake up. Get up in here.
No.
Let's start talking. I know it's early.
Yeah, you probably mad loud for heads just waking up. Even though
Hi, how are ya?
Queen Hi, Trill. Made it to my first live. Yo, what up?
Welcome to our live. This is your first one. This is like, what, 6 for us? Maybe?
I don't know.
Stick around
Streaming.
with us. Give yourself... Please, everybody hit that like button. That like. I hit that thumbs up button. 2 people here. 3 people here. 6 people here, and there's only 1 like. Come on now. Hit that like button. Let's get this started. We got a lot to talk about this week. Ryan, we say hi on my walk right now. Be home soon, so y'all have
this for you.
my full attention. Oh, my full attention. All right, Ryan. Yeah, we need somebody to be saying hit that like and subscribe button. I don't want to have to keep saying it. 2 people here, and there's only two likes. I don't know. That don't make sense. We gotta keep it going.
How you guys doing today? Chilling. I ain't gonna lie. About to get out this slop. Good.
Yes.
Good little slop content today.
Can you see my paper? I try to get some new paper. Because this paper right here that I take my notes on. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I take my notes on.
Yeah,
see that?
It's right through. Better notepads.
I ain't gotta give me no better than that. I want to write whatever I want to write with.
This is
and
like
then
graph
I have this.
paper. Like you need.
All right, it's graph paper. So what? I'm a teacher. Graph paper. And then I got my pencil right here from Crayola. It's green or whatever.
Pencil, yeah. You gotta get to the money.
I don't want no pen anyway. All right, Ryan. So, Ryan, when you get back, you got to make sure you be telling everybody hit that like and subscribe button. And then, let's see. We got 8 people. 8 people, 3 people in the chat, only 5 likes. You know I'm going to keep account of the numbers. Like, come on, I do it all the time, okay?
Chill.
Mm-hmm. Today, I am sporting my Mom and Trill Red. You know, I got to do my little...
Have a good show today, of
course.
course.
Thank you. I'm supporting my red
talking,
Mom and
chatting
Trill.
it up, gelling. Y'all already know what it is.
You know how I like to do my little intro on my my merch. now I'm repeating my merch. And then he got his gray. And then he has his green water bottle. Can y'all see that? He's drinking out of a green water bottle. Screen. And it goes with the green screen.
Like, yeah.
Anybody wanna how you guys doing out there? What's going on with anybody? You know, we like everybody. We like to, get this started.
Got chat it up a little bit.
Yeah, get some people in, and then we start with our videos. Let me tell you. Woo.
Hit the like and subscribe. Shout out chat.
Thank you, Ryan. I'll tell you right now, RKI, boy. He's been quiet for a couple of days. You notice that?
Honestly, not really nothing coming out by him. Everyone's really been talking about Vitality.
Vitality, I don't know, Vitali.
Yo, what up, Dragon?
Hey, Dragon. Thank you. Stick around with us from the beginning to the end. Who knows who might pop up in here today? I don't know. We don't want no surprises. I mean, I like surprises.
I'm just yelling.
I like everybody to come in and...
I gotta keep it P.
Yeah, and keep the conversation going. Okay, so far, all right, we got 12 viewers and 8 likes. We missing 4 likes. 4 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button. I know. Why do I keep saying it? Because, I don't know. I want to. Nah.
Gotta tell heads. If you want to
people gotta like and subscribe. You know what? I'm gonna take this time out. Anybody whoever's here new, if you have not subscribed to Trill Talks Everything, he has his own channel that's a little bit more edgier. Yeah, or has edge.
Explain what that means. Go ahead.
Anyway,
exactly.
Here we go with the shill again. I'm shilling. Anyway, you want a little bit more.
This week should be fun seeing you guys reacting. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. Whether it be RKI, Ramsey Cleet Ismail, Ronnie Somali, Vitality, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever his name
Wes
is.
Watson, we getting a little Wes Watson segment in. You know, we talked about him before. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on. So it should be interesting.
I'm gonna try not to make too many faces. I noticed that all week on all the videos I've been making a lot of faces. I'll try not to, but I can't help it because Ramsey, if you watching. Anyway.
Who's the worst person you've ever covered besides Johnny? That's a good question.
No, I think Johnny might have been the worst.
Well, no, he is
He's the worst.
One of the
He's
worst.
the worst.
I feel like out of all heads, see, we've covered heads that have like taken people out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have you ever heard of it? Remember the TikTok bull, Mr. Prada? He killed his therapist. Like we've covered heads that are actually taking people's lives.
Yeah.
So like in that regard, probably heads like him. You know what I'm saying? But like if we're talking just content. Oh, like strictly on a content factor, yeah, Johnny, Ice, a lot of bulls I've been doing crypto scams, Dorky.
Who? Oh, Jack.
Nice.
Fousey. I
nice.
mean, I don't know, the one of the ones who did the craziest things.
I could just look through the last videos and be like, oh yeah, him.
Who did the craziest things that we have reacted to? That would be Prada, right? The one that killed his therapist.
DiBiase,
and then
pissy
I don't know. I think to me one of the funniest ones, but sad, was
Logan,
the Dubai.
Like yeah.
Dubai for me was the funniest. What's her name? Naja?
Onaja.
Yeah, that was the funniest. She was the funniest.
Yeah, like it's crazy. What
happened?
Himself.
Oh no, that's really sad.
Himself.
His trial is coming up too. I just want y'all to know May.
Himself. I almost slipped and forgot. I had the peep game on the low oil record. I'm like, yeah, Mr. P Diddy Dizzler. You know what I'm saying? Mr. P slip and slide himself. He's most definitely.
Let's see. Let's catch up with chat real quick before we start our video. It's already 6 minutes. See, Dragon. Oh, look what Dragon said.
A true have you ever said Johnny reaction when he saw Dalgoon coming? Yo, I gotta really clip it from the video. And I slacked. I ain't gonna lie. But yo, another thing is with our John, it's like yo, I have to replace one of our buttons, and we got like 5 of them, right? We got the Undertaker. You already know that one. We got the Bomba Clot. Knows that one. Clap.
Look, Ryan said he wanted to hear it. I want to hear it too. I can't.
Glaze, you know what I'm saying? We got that. And then we got the boy and the way boy. So I gotta swap out one of the buttons. We don't have to have a poll like which button gotta get replaced for that, John.
I gotta vote. Which button needs to be replaced?
Right, that John's a staple on here and
I gotta vote. Can y'all all
like
guess which one I'm gonna say get out? No. You ain't had to do it. I wanted them to say it. Which one I think should get out? Because Dalgoon is coming, okay?
He said, oh, Dalgoon is coming. Oh, we gotta get to 5. Yo, I'm sorry. No, that is funny. So your Southwest limit to 5. Nah, it's got like how many is on each board? It's got 15 on each board. 4 of them. Okay, so 4 of them is for our screens. You know what I'm saying? So so when we switch, y'all know like when you see like John's like this. You know what I'm saying? Like when you switch the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Then 5 of them are sounds, and the other 5, 2 of them are to go to next pages, and the other ones are to pull up YouTube and stuff like that. So the sounds of them are the 5.
We're still trying to get out there. We don't have that many.
I'm about to get the, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we listen. No. We could agree.
Everybody listen to this.
Nah, we could agree. We move to maybe half to 3 steps up the curve.
Okay.
Up the curve.
Hey, Sailor Moon.
So maybe in the future, heads might be able to get like a bigger stream deck. You know.
Maybe in the future. We trying.
Listen. Because the boss don't really want to say about no pockets, but you know, Chili's the pocket watcher, but. The curb is kind of going up. We're going up the curb. Listen, they gave us a little ladder.
All right, can Mom speak the truth here?
Oh my. Okay, let her cook. Let Mom cook.
All right, before we let's get into the video.
That's what I'm saying.
23 viewers, 30 views, and only 12 likes, but that's okay. Hit that like button. I'm gonna say this. We started little, and we still little. We are a very small content channel. Okay, we don't do content overseas, whatever. Fousey. Anyway.
We make slob. It'd be fun.
We don't make that much money. Like, I know everybody's like, oh my God, we did a lot of Johnny Somali videos and
farming.
A lot of people made a lot of money. We weren't one of them. We weren't, I'm going to tell the truth. We
farming.
We really weren't one of them. We had we didn't get copy striked or whatever it is. We did get some limitations and stuff like that.
Some yellow marks.
Yeah. I did work hard to get some of these screens. I found some of the screens in the garbage. But anyway.
Hi, garbage. It was good.
Hi. So we, like I said, we do have a couple of ring lights. You probably can see it in my glasses or whatever. But we ain't that big. But we're trying to get big. Now, I'm going to say this.
Oh, snap.
His channel, OMG. Like, we're at 4,600 trying to reach the 5,000. He's already almost at 4,000. So, it's that
Shout out to everybody in the community.
That edgy thing. But thank you everybody for watching and commenting and sharing and hitting that likes button, which still ain't adding up when I look to the screen over here. 2413, it ain't adding.
I'm still supporting even though it's a small channel. Feel me?
But I like to talk. Only on the lives.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, he's clapping.
Shout out for everybody. You know,
shout out to everybody. Anyway, I like to talk. I thought the live stream was like you talk with your chat and you watch things and you do things. I mean, we ain't got it like Kai Cenat, okay? We still in the basement with a little green screen in the back, and then stuff over there. Teacher mom stuff over there. Anyway.
That stuff's not even over there, funny enough. But
I like to keep it real. I'm not one of those fake ones, and then we got to read a script. I just make sure that certain things are not said on this channel right here while I'm here, because I do have some young ones that do tune in. Hi, everybody. Hi, you certain ones. I told y'all all the time, y'all minors, and I can't say y'all names. You know, I see it in the chat, and then you tell me, I see you. And I'm like, yeah, hi.
This is why the viewer discretion, John.
Yeah.
And for some of y'all jits, y'all can't watch.
If you want to get it edgy and crazy and stuff, Trill talks everything. He didn't put it in the chat.
Being there with you, Trill of your channel.
He didn't put it in the chat, so
ridiculous.
He'll put it in the chat. I guess I keep saying he didn't put it in the chat. He'll put it in the chat.
We'll talk about it later. We got.
During commercial break.
You feel me?
But you guys ready? Woo! Y'all ready to get this party started?
Gotta be that time.
I'm gonna try not to make too many faces or whatever, but I'm here. Y'all want to talk about stuff in between videos? If you come up with something, just jot it down or send it in the chat, and I'll try to read it. I'm not good at that either. Trying to look at you guys, look at the video, look at the stats, look at the chat, look at him, stop him, be down here tapping his leg. Calm down, bro.
I'm chilling. I'll be chilling during.
But I hope there's some new people in here.
Be crashing. I'm like,
welcome to all the new people in our community. Hey, thank you.
Hi, boss. Hi, Trill. Yo,
hey, Muhammad.
Hello from
from South Africa.
Yo.
Oh, listen, before we get it started, everybody shout out where you from. You don't got to say, I'm from such and such avenue. No. What state are you representing? Or what country?
You trying to dox heads.
Okay. All right. So let's just do what country then. Okay.
I only missed up for a week.
Oh, thank you, Blake. Thank you. What Ryan's saying?
You're doing well. Trimming to join the content. Hope you get bigger. Still got room for Mama Troda, of course.
Oh, yes, he do. I think he's getting tired of.
Listen, I ain't gonna. Nah, I'm chilling. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, okay. Sometimes you get a little burnout, but you have to lock in, get back on your normal schedule and all that. I feel like that's what I'm on.
Okay.
We good. I ain't got a lot of trust, but like, yo, Mama Trill always gonna be up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, listen. Good. Okay, England. Everybody shout out to each other. Shout out where you from. Thank you. Look at that. Everybody else, read the chat. Look where everybody's from. Let's become a family. We're a family. We talking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to read it as it go. I like to see the chat moving and everything. So right now, if you just joined in, everybody just shouting out what country they from or what state they're from, or you just want to say United States, that's fine with us. But we all a family here. Don't be shy. I won't say your name. I'll just look at the chat. But I want everybody in the chat to look at the chat and everybody say hi to each other.
You feel me?
That's all I'm saying. And then we got our regulars that's here. And let's get to what Dragon was saying. So Dragon, yes, I watched that live. He keeps telling me not to do. No one. We tell everybody don't go on Johnny stuff or whatever. But I wanted to get firsthand information and see it and everything. And that's the last time he was on. I couldn't even believe he was on that YouTube. He ain't been back on YouTube again. He ain't been on Party. Okay. I don't know. This is starting to get really crazy that I know all this stuff and I actually could go and look at this stuff. I'm happy that he popped into the live last week. If you guys don't know, Ramsey Khalid Ismail, whatever I say his last name, he popped into our live in the chat. He was talking, and we had a special guest a week before that. That was Legal Mindset. He was here, and hopefully we could get more and more content creators, real good ones, Okay, not people who's going to jail next week. Oh no, I don't know if he's going to jail next week.
You talk about
my
me
bad.
crashing out.
My bad. Okay, I'm not crashing out.
Before the boss really crashed out, listen, we got to get into it.
No, because some people think
we
we're
didn't
warming
win.
up to Ramsey.
We didn't win. We didn't win way over the time.
Okay,
it's
go ahead.
To be 10 minutes. Listen, we got to get into
I'm sorry, it's been like 15 minutes. Okay, but they talking in the chat.
I don't even have that much to say though, because we're gonna get right into the film. Y'all already know what it is. You know
okay, let's see what's still on mom.
Hey, what I missed so far? Damn, listen, you didn't even miss nothing. We just getting started.
We just chatting, and then Trill said I talk too much or whatever. And I'm chatting too much.
You was crashing out on
I ain't crashing out on anybody besides this 31 viewers and only 20 likes.
With the video y'all about to see, if heads really think, you know what I'm saying, me or the boss is getting soft on Johnny.
Yeah, I don't know why people are saying that. Explain that
any
part
of the vids we've ever
made.
With any of the vids we've
ever
made. But yeah, now some heads on the other vids was like, yo, Trill is getting soft. He's showing like mad sympathy for Ramsey, RKI, Ramsey Clear Ismail. I'm sitting there like, hilarious. Hilarious.
I don't know why people are saying that though.
Nah, that joint's crazy. I don't know. We got like, I don't even know. We got 100 vids. We done farmed. Like, it's like, brother. It's like, son. We done got so many vids on this bowl condemning them, you know what I'm saying? Condemning nuisance streamers, condemning the whole lot of them, not even just Johnny. It's like, brother, if you think we showing something, that's tough. But yo, sidebar, because you know what I'm saying, the boss was yapping it up, son. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. She was going crazy on Bull already. You already know the whole backstory on Johnny. We don't have to go over it. Everyone here knows him. Like, we've been talking about him for so long. And yeah, of course, within all the stuff he's been doing within South Korea, and of course with his court date coming up on April 9th. You know what I'm saying? That way coming up, so he's really cooked. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to get them deep fake charges. Mandatory jail time. Ridiculous.
Yes, he is going to jail.
Yeah, it's not looking good for his pockets. He was doing, you know what I'm saying, shots for donations and all that type of junk. Remember before his court date, you know what I'm saying, 3 a.m., you know what I'm saying, his court date at 8. It's wild works we got going on. But we never expected Ramsey to change in no regard, in no factor.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. So, yeah, of course his pocket's looking low. We about to go over that. So, let's not waste no time.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. You already know. For the heads on YouTube, we got, Andrew Esquire. You already know. When the smoke, there's fire. When it comes to Ramsey Clee, this smile. It's Andrew Esquire, gang.
Andrew.
You already know. For the heads on the live and for the heads on YouTube, we about to get into it. But we got Johnny's, bro. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid, original video.
Original link will be down in the description. Down in the description
for the heads watching on the YouTube. You know, so for the heads on the live, we just gonna get right into it. For everybody, we getting right into it. So
here we go.
Let's do it.
Johnny's broke.
Hilarious.
Obviously, we've been talking about Johnny Somali and what's been going on with him and his situation. And obviously, he has been there for a while. He's been sitting in Korea for a while, and part of him being in Korea was the strategy of Korea saying, "Hey, we're going to keep him there in order to wear him down." So that was their strategy in general, was to say, "Hey, we're going to wear him down, and we're going to end up costing him money because he will pay for it outside of court. He's going to have to pay for food. He's going to have to pay for staying up and legal fees and everything else. We're not going to keep him in jail." And then I posted this the other week, and let me show you. Here it is. You can see here the post from Hank that said he's running out of money.
I don't even want to hear that name.
Yo, they actually got this full name as Hanky Poo, boy.
Yo, I don't even want to hear his name, yo. I really don't like. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Hank. So Hank, if you watching, anyway.
Hanky Poo.
I'm sorry.
Yo, what they said about the sucky?
Nah,
let me chill.
I'm sorry.
Let me not even get on hand.
What you say? What's Hank's Patrick thing he said?
He said, "Hello, this is Patrick."
Yo, I can't with Hank. Y'all gotta really listen to Hank.
I'm sorry. With that one interview, John, where he was with Johnny, bro, he said, "Nah, not a neurologist, a psychiatrist."
Something wrong with him.
Brother, he must truly be an intellectual. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's the pinnacle of human brains.
Now he's begging.
He's running out of money.
He's gonna be a hooker, so
right? And I've read this one before, but essentially Hank was begging for legal fees and was begging for support.
Now let me actually read it though. Hanky Poo is like a PayPal little link they sent. And then Patronius is his TikTok name, so he notices him. Legal fees are very taxing. Me. If anyone wants to help me out with legal fees, please donate.
Because he's the legal guardian, so he has to pay for his fees.
You're not getting no money, little bro.
Why not?
It's really not
Why
you.
Not?
It's really not you. But sidebar in that. Also, Johnny has a travel ban. Korea doesn't let him work, obviously, and doesn't give him any support. Obviously, they shouldn't. And why would they, considering all the stuff he's done? See, plausible deniability, not addressing any of that stuff. Johnny is out of money now, and I'm supporting him. You've been supporting him the whole time. He hasn't been making any money. There is no choice. There isn't. He will starve if I don't.
He ain't starving. He drinking. Where's he getting the money from to drink?
I don't want nobody to starve. I don't want nobody to have harm come to them. None of that, John. But listen, like, stupid action. What?
He's drinking now.
Stupid consequences.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going.
This is exactly what's going to come to him. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? Saying he was going to starve. Well, we have even more confirmation of this, both again from Hank and from Johnny, which is hilarious. And what we have here is some messages. This is just today. This is fresh off the press. So you see right here, this is Hank Yu in the Discord. Is there...
What does that say? The name? Come on, y'all see that?
Nah, look, but it's for you, little bro.
I can't, bro. $9.99. But hey, I can't.
Yo, nah, this is ridiculous. See, this is the stuff I be talking about. Like, how are people supposed to take you seriously?
Right.
Especially in a legal setting, like where you're going to court and all that. Like, in what regard are we supposed to take any of you serious? Is there any way for Johnny to get money right now? No.
Any way for Johnny to get money right now?
Hanky Poo's a evil mastermind here. He's just in it for
begging for money for Johnny today.
Nah, again, like we've been saying the whole time. If you don't know, Hank got his own demons, especially in the U.S. He got like 8 different gun charges, and he was with a bull. He was with 3 other bulls, a pack of 4. They committed aggravated assault on this one bull. They went down to his crib. They was trespassing. They had mad guns, shotgun, machete, all this junk in the car. It's a whole different lore. I'm trying to tell y'all, and this is what I'm saying for the bulls. I be saying we sympathizing and like all this junk. Like I don't think y'all understand. Like we know the whole lore. I be saying it all the time. Like bro, I know this fool Johnny more than I know some of my homies, bro. Like it's crazy works. I don't think heads really understand how bad the brain rot and the slop drama began. I don't know. Like
they don't know.
Like, yo, the boss literally was just saying the boss sitting out here, big boy job and all that, watching the Johnny Somali party VODs. Bro, like, who is doing this? Like, no one, like, bro, we have lives, bro. He's got to go to pay the bills and feed your family, bro. No one doing this, John. But you already know what it is. That's tough. Remember, mom in the trailer chat, and I have an IQ higher than 39. No, trust me. Y'all can rub y'all neurons together, you know? So you can rub your brain cells together, fire your neurons. I know people like Johnny.
Ramsey ain't doing that.
Them Jones been fell out of his earlobes. So I don't know what's going on.
I think he's sober right now.
Nah.
Because if he was drinking, he'll be out doing some stuff. He has not been on anywhere. He has been, like, quiet. He's on a hush-hush right now for the day or two.
He probably just really trying to figure out how to get some cheese as in like through the live streams or whatever. Cause again, remember the last time? Remember the last time when he was on live, when he was saying on the YouTube, John, how he's gonna take a bull out?
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
I think he knows that.
They probably.
I don't know if y'all. We did that in the video, right? Oh no, did we watch that 15 Minutes of Shame or no?
No, we did.
I don't know if you guys saw that video when he was on live when Ramsey was on live and he had a baton. He broke his what do you call him thing? The selfie stick or whatever. Yeah. And he threatening a guy, took him out. He gonna KIL this ninja, dumb stuff or whatever.
We have a video on the page. It's Johnny Somali.
Yeah,
same antics.
He hasn't been on since. I'm telling you, he hasn't been on since then, since his live YouTube. So he's really quiet. Maybe he's using his. Oh, I ain't got no brain cells. Maybe he's using his soberness. I don't know. I don't want to talk about nobody's sickness, but maybe I don't know.
Look at Johnny's IQ of 2. Not even
I don't know. All I know is that.
No, that's actually bad.
Ramsey, you've been really quiet. Oh.
No, he's not on nothing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's been kind of ghost. But now I think he's being ghost because he doesn't have any money and he need Hank to get money for him.
Oh,
so who's the one working the streets?
We've seen them both, but we know Hank definitely be attending those love hotels.
Oh,
so
okay. So
I guess he's paying the bills somehow.
Who working the streets? Who working getting the money?
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, yeah, if you try watching this, John, close your ears, because, this is bad works what these people are trying to put out there, and this negative reinforcement they trying to put out in the world. Do y'all see this username?
What name? Oh, okay. That one. Okay, go ahead.
He is not. He is just absolutely begging because Johnny is out of money. He is absolutely broke. Even he is stooping to the level of saying, "Hey, can I stream because Johnny can't?" So he literally let's pull this up real quick. So Hank wants to start streaming on Kick to make money for his boy Johnny.
No way. No way. No way.
So
Yo,
he's trying
where
to
is he
come
gonna
to
stream,
Hank is trying to start streaming to support his boy. his boy. He's just such a good sugar daddy. But speaking of which, and speaking of Johnny being angry about money, we also have Johnny literally confirming that Johnny got zero money from party.com.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. We know
right?
That, right?
We got zero money from party.com.
Yeah, because he wanted he wanted that 10K deal he wasn't getting.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, party 10K a month.
He said at least 10K.
I'm like, bro.
He said at least 10K. Sure.
This is what you talk about.
He ain't getting none. Cause what's his name? Brian Gallagher from Party. Okay, I gotta start with my notes right here. I got my notes right here.
Like
Brian Gallagher from Party ripped him off.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Alex was tweaking out. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter. It don't matter who the CEO of what platform. Johnny's been on pretty much every platform that exists. You know what I'm saying? And then they go to platforms like Party. Why do you think they gonna actually pay him or something? They don't actually truthfully. Do you think that they truly want his rep? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
No, because people because people are coming to it. Like, people coming and they watching it. But I don't know. I think if he getting money, that means his family's cash apping him once again. Because where's he getting the money from to drink? He's going into these stores or these bars. He's drinking. He's smoking his cigarettes. He getting his food or snacks or whatever. Where's he getting his money from?
I definitely think he got paid in some form. Yeah, no, he was getting like the TTSs and he was getting the donations and all that. But we're talking about like an actual deal from Party. There's no way.
Nah, Brian wasn't.
He didn't get $1 from them. I'm not gonna lie. He was assuming that he was gonna get like a 10K deal or saying like, yo, Party should give him that deal or whatever. Like he'll make the content. He'll be popping on the platform. Not happening. We already know. And then within that was also the same video where they were talking about the whole Johnny coin.
Oh,
the whole Johnny crypto coin,
the
where
Johnny jail coin too.
the literal bulls
coin.
like that were trying to get him to be the face of the coin. We're gonna scam him out of his portion of the coin too. Like this is the stuff I be talking about. But yeah, off a Party, he was definitely getting paid off there because he was drinking for donations and John like that. So he was definitely getting cheese off of that. But that's not sustainable. How are you gonna sustain that?
You can't. Money,
yeah, you're literally gonna develop alcohol poisoning. Like you can't just keep doing that all day. Like
then what did he say? When he drinks alcohol, it messes with his bipolar.
And then if he goes back to before they took away his cameras and like, you know what I'm saying, his phone and all that, like going out and disturbing people like he was when he was dancing almost in his tighty whities, they gonna arrest him and he gonna get even worse punishments because he has priors. This the John I be talking about. Like,
I'm not promoting that YouTube live, but if anybody want to see it, because they did take it down.
They took it down,
and we got video, and I got some extra videos too in the safe in the stash, so I can put those videos.
Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, he got rug pulled to Somali coin. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
watch this. This is a crazy one. This is a crazy one. So this is Johnny himself who says he's gotten no money from Party. Watch this.
Let's see.
I'm back on YouTube now, so I guess Party paid you since you've been streaming on there.
Yep. Here it is.
How much money has Party paid you?
I'm a YouTuber.
You said Party paid you $0.
Drunk.
You're 100% not a YouTuber.
Party paid you $0?
Zero.
Yeah.
Party has paid him $0.
Don't worry about it, California.
$0.
Good luck, thank you.
So this whole Party.com,
Party is shady in my opinion too. Of course they are. They promote the most heinous bulls on the internet, like Jack Doherty again. Clearly they like Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali actually got banned. Funny enough, I don't know if you remember, but he got banned, and then Party like literally was in cahoots with him on the back end and unbanned him. But they don't want to give him a deal. So look at that. They clearly want to use like him and his name and what he's doing because obviously he's technically popping because everyone's talking about him, but obviously his clout and rep is terrible. Like who wants Johnny Somali clout? This is why the whole apology thing with Dalgoon was stupid. Because it's like, yo, he was saying during that apology way back, if you don't remember the bull Brennan, you know what I'm saying, that kidnapped him and all that, like, the whole stupid John. But yeah, he had said the apology, and like when Dalgoon was right in his face, he was like, oh yeah, man, I gave you 20K, but it's like, bro, 20K who? Trolls and all that? We don't want these bulls. Like, we gonna shove you out of the community. Like, see y'all later. But yeah, that like the party as a platform, like that's like the lowest tier John. Like if y'all were to start streaming right now today, bro, think what are the platforms you would go on? Tell me right now in the chat. What platforms are you thinking of? Because I'm gonna tell you right now the platforms I'm thinking of, and one of them is not party. One of them is not
Kick,
party.
Right? Kick, big thing. Twitch, is Twitch still up there?
I mean, Kick would be one of them, but it's not one of my first options.
Is Twitch still doing what they gotta do?
Twitch would be one of the first.
I don't know. I'm streaming on YouTube Live.
Exactly.
Streaming on YouTube Live. I'm streaming on YouTube Live, y'all.
But he can't stream on these platforms because he's banned.
But then he was able. Oh no, forget Rumble. He was able to go on YouTube, and then look what he did.
Now he had that's the thing.
To go on YouTube.
Rumble, yeah, he was on Rumble before.
Yeah,
he was on Rumble a minute ago. Because I remember his little outro junk. He was using like the One Piece banners and stuff like that, bro. I was teed up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'd only do YouTube. It's my only comfort zone. I agree.
Yeah, YouTube and then you said Twitch, right?
Like I'm saying, yeah, YouTube and Twitch. When it comes to YouTube for posting videos, like actual vids and channels like that, you can post VODs in here and stuff like that too, and it's good. But like video segment type joints, and then obviously for Twitch, like you probably live stream over there. More for the community, like, you know what I'm saying, it's better interactive, Jones, like, you know.
Well, when can you go live on YouTube?
Anytime. We're live now.
No, I'm talking about not what time. Like, do you have to have a certain amount of
Twitch, TikTok, YouTube? I agree.
Do you have to have a certain amount of subscribers and hours and stuff? You could just open up a YouTube account and then. I'm
pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure you can just.
Because if anything, I will promote YouTube first. Okay, you do have Twitch. You know, Twitch. Queen said Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. But go on YouTube. But then you gotta meet the requirements in order to get monetized. But if you want to just get your cell phone out there, go ahead and do YouTube. And don't give up. Just keep trying. It's hard. I mean, we're doing it. We're pushing it.
Verify your channel, which is like basically verifying your name and all that. And like email and John's like that. And then like after 24 hours or like whenever it finishes, you could just start live streaming. So yeah, you could just pretty much hop straight on that, John. I always recommend YouTube because like YouTube is just the best platform for everything. I feel like cumulatively, like you know how they say like one thing is better than another thing, like. At certain Jones, I feel like all together, if you made like like say for instance, if I put it in 2K terms, say one player is better at shooting, right? One player is better at dunking, but the one player in the middle is like decent at both. The what's the term? The jack of all trades. I think that's what YouTube is for content because it has every integration. Normal YouTube videos, we're live streaming, shorts. Like everything everything can funnel to one channel, which makes it so like it's just insane. Like how easy you can farm content. Well. Yeah, you can farm content, but how easy you can like farm people in like to one page and have it grow. Like I always remember this one dude plays Minecraft. His name is Mog Swamp, and I'm pretty sure he got like it was either 500,000 or $1 million, but he got that like he got either 500K or $1 million off of one short. That's insanity. Like. Do y'all even understand how crazy that is?
Johnny ain't getting no money for none of them.
A gold play button off of one short.
Too bad for him.
That's insane. But yeah, like none of this John is good. Like especially not partying and things like that.
This man has been running around in his underpants in public, and he has been paid not a cent for it. Can you imagine? He was literally arrested. He literally had criminal charges pressed against him in order to shout out this loser ass platform, and they have paid him this much money. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Hope you put that money in that jar, Andrew. He said
now,
that curse.
That might be a lie. Maybe he has made money, right? And obviously, Party not paying him out doesn't mean he hasn't gotten TTS, which he definitely has gotten. So he has profited. So for the criteria of doing something while profiting, he has actually met that from a legal standard because he's gotten TTS, which Power Chat and all those TTS, that's a separate software. But I could believe that Party is.
And that's what I was saying. Like he didn't get no cheese directly from Party, but yes, he was making money off of Party from TTS and all that. And even within that, like Legal Mindset just said, like yo, the Power Chat John, he uses his YouTube as a funnel for the Power Chat thing because you have to access it through like different links. So he uses like the YouTube as a hub for that. That's what I'm saying. Like if heads were to report that, John, I'm not gonna tell you to or not. You know what I'm saying? But I had to report that, John. He can't get these funnels through. People can't get to this, John. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right.
Once again, there some unknown platform I can absolutely imagine they haven't paid him out. That sounds to me very credible, right? I mean, it sounds to me like that's believable. That this guy has not seen a single dime from them. So that's the really great thing I wanted to point out, because to me that is a big update, because knowing that Johnny is not having any money was Korea's strategy. This shows Korea's strategy worked. They wanted to bleed him for every cent till he was broke. He's now broke. Korea won.
Yep, that's the end.
I'm like, wow, shout out to Good Mindset.
Bless you.
Yo, that was Johnny's Broke. Of course, you guys on the YouTube, if you want to watch the OG video, down in the description.
Yep.
First link, you already know what it is. Gotta go share love with Good Mindset, because, like, yo, we keeping up with the content, especially with this fool Johnny, bro. I'm tired of this fool, bro. But again, like the boss was even saying earlier in the intro and Jones like that, like, yeah, he pretty much sleeping right now. I don't know, like, he's not really on nothing right now.
He's really quiet right now. He's not saying anything. I guess he ain't had no drink. But how many days he got? 3?
I can't even see. What date is it? Oh, 4.
Oh, he got 4 days left. Really 3. So,
so you know what I'm saying?
He's being smart. I just hope that he don't, like, he just needs to keep the camera off. And that's what it seemed like he's doing. And I know Party didn't ban him, right? Because I've been on Party.
He banned it for a day, remember? And then Party was in cahoots when it
but then it's not even back up. I haven't seen, like I said in the beginning, I haven't seen anything on Party. I haven't seen anything on YouTube. I'm definitely ain't looking at Hank stuff. And then I ain't going on Kick looking for Hanky Poo. I really don't even like Hank. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta see some other behind the scenes and stuff that Hank do and he say, and then I feel sorry for Ramsey, because now he gotta be dealing with him. Like, well, he's stuck with him because that's his legal guardian. All right, come on, let's end that video.
I don't feel sorry for any of these bulls.
Yeah, he don't feel sorry. He's not warming up to him.
Well, let's get
if anybody. So
it's just not happening.
All right, so we gonna move on. We didn't end the video.
That's what I'm saying.
For YouTube, sorry guys.
I ain't gonna cap. Well, pushing off that, of course, for the heads on YouTube, we gonna be moving on to the Vex vid, which y'all gonna probably see, because you're probably in the live, breaking the fourth wall out.
Yes.
But no, seriously, we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, covering the next bozo.
Peace. Okay, back to you on YouTube. All right, let's go. We're trying to catch up in the chat. We're trying to catch up on some good stuff in the chat. Anyway, so let's see what else. Shout out to Andrew. Okay, thank you, Ryan, for telling everybody to like and subscribe once again. We had 134 views, 42 people, 41 in as we speak, and we only have 28 likes. So please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Shout him out. Trill Talks Everything. Trill Talks Everything. Now it's on Instagram and TikTok. I told him I was going to say that. Promote him.
The shill, not
okay. He is now on Instagram and TikTok. And thank you for everybody who was in the community and everybody who's on the chat and keeping the chat going and keeping us up on information. And of course, we have these little side conversations, especially about YouTube. So if YouTube, thank you. If YouTube should be, no, I shouldn't say that. If you want to go into content creating, pick YouTube, okay? YouTube first. You'll be able to do everything on there. And you're going to start out small and low, like that's where we are. And we're not going to give up. We're going to keep going. All right. Oh, yeah, Dragon. Yeah, so I was watching that live of Andrews when he was talking about every time he cursed, he got to put money in a jar. Yeah, well, I hope he put money in that jar for that one word he said. You think I ain't on it. But
PR out here.
All right, so now, since Johnny is quiet, right, everybody?
Feel me?
We got to get people who want to... And it's really sad to say act like Johnny or be Johnny, because a lot of these nuisance streamers will already... What happened?
No, I'm just reading the chat.
Sorry. A lot of these Euro streamers, am I saying it right?
Nuisance IRL streamers.
These nuisance streamers already was doing these things. But now that Johnny, Somali, Ramsey, Khalid Ismail has been doing the worst, has done the worst. Now it's like whenever these other nuisance streamers do stuff, everybody's saying they're acting like Johnny. No, in all reality, they're really just acting like themselves. Okay? And it's just really sticking out. And it's really sad because what you say, Johnny's face is the face of
Nuisance IRL streamer.
Now he's the face of Nuisance.
I mean, he
IRL
is. I mean,
streamer,
like
so,
when you think of Nuisance IRL streamers, 1 out of 2 people are probably gonna think of Johnny Somali.
And now there's people doing different stuff in other countries, and guess what they say in the ads? Nuisance streamer blah 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 is Johnny Somali, or Johnny Somali's copycat, and it's really sad, Ramsey. But anyway, okay, sorry, I'll be blacking out. Okay, we're gonna catch up on the chat. Okay, let's see. Taddy, how you doing? Thank you. Sailor Moon, thank you for the shout outs. And Rowan, yes, Johnny clones. And that's really sad because they're really not Johnny clones, they're really themselves, but Johnny's the face of it.
You feel?
Let's see. I wonder what finally I need. Oh, jail. He really knows that he is gonna go to jail, and he probably knows that. I'm thinking that on the 9th, they might want to keep him because he keep doing things. Because they did mention it.
We have to see the level of severity they're gonna take.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
But if it's mandatory jail time, I'm assuming like they're like, I don't know if they may not keep him because again they don't detain him right off. They don't detain him till like he gets like officially sentenced. So I don't know if they're gonna sentence him right after, like right on the 9th or right after the 9th or like.
They need to keep him off the streets. But maybe that's why he's being quiet now. True. Because he knows that they have an option of keeping him off the streets and keeping him there if they want to. The judge said he can. But he been calling the judge ninjas and everything. That judge is probably like, yeah, I can't wait till that ninja get in here. I'm going to show him what a ninja is. But anyway, okay. Yeah, I got to stop saying things, right? Chill, relax, Mom. Okay, so hi to everybody. Thank you. Oh, Ryan.
Who's Gallagher? Oh, he's the Brian Gallagher. He's CEO of Party.
Oh, it's Brian Gallagher. He owns Party. Yeah, Mom be writing down notes. Yeah. So
Johnny's jail time. He has done enough damage. Shoot,
enough. And he's not even. Anyway.
We got the videos to prove it.
Yeah. Very quiet. He said he like to watch our videos and us clown him. You very quiet, boy.
I mean, I would be too in this scenario. I mean, I would have been quiet the whole time. Actually, we would have never gotten this situation. I'm keeping it a buck. And that's why you don't become a Nuisance IRL streamer, y'all.
And he's probably happy that we're about to talk about this next one. So for all you guys who know and don't know, let's talk about our new star that's out.
All right. Y'all already know what it is. Some of the videos out here have been doing pretty decently well. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out y'all in the community. So, 15 Minutes of Shame, a Tozy, you know what I'm saying, a legal mindset. A bunch of heads been covering a Nuisance IRL streamer by the name of Vitaly Zedrovsky. I ain't gonna lie. A Russian streamer who streams on Kick. He's known mainly, obviously, for doing pred catches and predator stings. He does not do it in the ethical manner, though, in which where you involve the police. He's going there to do it mainly for content. And, like, see, there's that divide when it comes to it because it's like, oh, well, like, what are you, like, fighting for the side of Predator? They shouldn't get punished? No, we're not saying that. You diddlers, we gonna see you later, boss. We gonna go ahead and see you later. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, if you smack a Predator, bro, if you slide a Predator, I'm not looking at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, hey, that's really tougher, bro. He should have really made better decisions. But at the end of the day, we want them to truthfully and like realistically get the consequences for the actions on the level they need to because of what the severity of this crime is. You know what I'm saying? So you want them to go to jail. So with him, it's kind of like it's wishy-washy. I think he could do it way better, like heads like Gideon and like, you know, Skeeter Gene and other people like that actually involve the police, and you know these people gotta go behind bars. But that's beside the point. He doesn't really do that anymore because he was busy out in the Philippines doing Nuisance IRL streaming, in which in the clips we saw, you know, he did things like try to take one of the officers' literal motorcycles and bikes. He walked up to a woman, said he was gonna rob and or assault her. Thinking she didn't know English, she perfectly understood. Stopped, took a freeze on some weird, like, you know, not on some weird jump for her, but like, oh yeah, nah, this bull really trying to be on something. He weird, like, yo,
jumping in people's faces.
I was about to say jumping in people's faces, screaming at them.
Stuff that Ramsey was doing.
Like, it was just really bad. Yeah. And eventually, within that, of course, stupid actions get those stupid consequences, baby.
Stupid actions get stupid consequences.
So within
finally. Somebody got it.
The Philippines police then got him, yo. The police officer was in his Crocs, yo. He had his Jones on sports mode. I ain't gonna lie, he was really getting crazy on it. It was hilarious. But nah, if you would have seen within the videos we posted too, like Vitality.
Mm-hmm.
Vitality in the vid, he wasn't looking so uppity. He wasn't looking so boss man because within the other vid, with the guy, if you don't remember, you know, he was the guy that confronted him in the one live stream. He was all like, yeah, he was all crazy. Like I don't even know what's going on, but like this jump. Yeah, I can't even tell. I'm mixing up my words. And that my fault. Because I'm trying to figure out what the guy's name was. I think it was like Undying Philippines or something like that. I forgot.
Oh no, it's 15. Unlock Philippines.
Yeah, that's
his name is Unlock.
I was trying to think of his name. Yeah,
oh
Unlock
God,
Philippines.
I be knowing too much stuff. His name was his site is Unlock Philippines. He was the one that was, I don't want to say pressing him, but he was the one that, you know, stepped up to him and was saying stuff. And then what's the name? Validity, or Fatality? I don't know, whatever his name is. Oh, what they say. Oh, I need to get his name right. Yeah, he was the one that was saying what he needed to say. So, here we go.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else with the John? Well,
we'll see. Let's get this.
Oh yeah. The thing with it, I keep wanting to say Vitality.
That was me. I keep saying Vitality.
Yeah, the heads in the Philippines hate him. They really do not like him at all. I ain't gonna lie. It was looking cooked. Like some heads were saying he could get potentially up to 8 years for the John he was doing because they were hitting him with some bad crimes like theft, like I was saying harassing people. It was just wild.
Hey,
but you already know. We ain't even about to waste no time. So you already know what it is.
All right, here we go.
Let's get right into it. You already know. Like we said before, shout out Legal Mindset. We got Vitali's behind bars. Of course, he's going over a situation that happened with Vitali, like we were saying. You want to watch the OG vid? Now description. First link.
The link will be down there.
You already know what it is. Let's get right into it. See what we talking about for real. Oh, yo.
Oh, sorry. It's on mute?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tripping.
Okay, we're going to try this again.
So let's get right into it today. So we're going to start with Vitali. Vitali, obviously, if you saw my other update, Vitali was caught. He was widely covered by Philippine social media. And let me just show you one here. Looks like the media in the Philippines, and this is something that, once again, thank you to Frank. I'm not going to dox your last name or anything, but thank you for sending me those emails. I got all of them. They were on top of it. This is translated. It's in Tagalog, and I don't expect I expect my Filipino brothers and sisters to know Tagalog, but not the rest of you. It's got the translations on the bottom. You can see here. I'll turn the volume down a little bit.
Aakalain mong simpleng vlog lang yan. Ang lalaking nakaitim na t-shirt, lapitan ng isang ginang na naglalakad sa labas ng mall.
I'm gonna rob you if you keep walking away.
See, did y'all hear that? Did you hear what he said? I don't know. It's something about these streamers. They like to get it on tape.
Pero ang babae, hindi siya pinansin at dire-diretso lang na naglakad. Ang foreigner naman, may pahabol pang panlalait.
Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal. Go get your vaccine.
See?
Sa sumunod na kuha.
Like, what is the purpose of doing this? That's why I never understand for these nuisance IRL streamers. It's just like, yo, y'all could be doing anything else, especially within the ones that already had a platform. Like, Vitali has been doing content and stuff like that for a minute now. Like, it's probably been like a decade plus at this point. Brother, you can't just, like, sit down slob or something, bro. You gotta go out and do this. This is what it is. This.
I don't know. Don't do this, people.
That's why I always say, like, yo, let's really think twice about how
Don't
much you want that collab. Yeah, money.
He ain't getting none of it,
yeah, definitely not.
So, you know, once again, they were right on top of this. This is what I want to kind of point out. Right on top of the coverage here. They were spreading this around on social media. They were clipping this. They were sharing this. And I think that goes a long way. I think and this is actually 6 minutes of coverage of this. We've obviously watched this. You've got the police officers here. You've got the footage. I'll play this here of him coming in.
Kahapon, tuluyan lang naaresto si Vitali. Ayon kay Bureau of Immigration's Intelligence Division Chief Fortunato.
So arrested, and we're going to get into this, by the Bureau of Immigration, and we're going to get into why that's important.
Idineklarang undesirable foreign national si Vitali, kaya ito naaresto sa bisa ng isang mission order. Sa ngayon, nasa detention facility sa Camp Bagong Diwa ang vlogger habang hinihintay ang deportation proceedings. Para sa 1PH, Ian Suyo.
I can't be a news reporter. I would hate life if I did.
So that was the
I think we all would. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You could be a streamer. You gotta be a nuisance.
Imagine your career and your career path and passion and what's gonna get you to more success in life is waking up, going outside every day, and bothering people. Sounds like a great life. One I'd love to live. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like a paradise. Like, this John is terrible.
The report on the local news. So that was a clip that got shared around a lot on, I know, Philippine social media. And obviously, you know, social media is the way things get passed around nowadays. So people shared that out and found this guy very, very quickly. And another thing I want to point out, we're going to read an article here, is they're currently trying to hunt down his team, right? His whole team. And
one of the videos, well, one of his, whatever his name is, Vitality, in one of his streams, he said they left him and he was all by himself. So now they're trying to hunt down his team because he did say they left me and I'm here alone.
Because these other bulls would be implicated in this John too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe not, but we.
All right.
A lot of people, especially the Filipinos in the audience, they were getting very mad, not just at him, but also at that team. And I think that's justifiable because, to be honest, he wouldn't have been able to go as far as he did without people making excuses for him, essentially for covering for him and lying and saying, oh, yeah, this, you know, sorry for this guy. Right. Unless they were there apologizing and covering for this guy, he probably would have been in much more trouble even sooner than he was. It wouldn't have taken that long for him to get in trouble if he was by himself. If he wasn't there with the cameraman, with the other team of locals that was deflecting things for him, I think he would be in much bigger trouble. I frankly do. All right, let's turn to the article that I want to read today and kind of get this moving. So right here, we've got an article. This is from ABS CBN. This is local kind of Manila news. I actually got this from their Twitter, their X account, and I just read it. I think it's a really good article. But Russian blogger Vitaly Zorovetsky showed no remorse. No remorse.
Oh, no, when he was standing there? No,
after his arrest for allegedly harassing Filipinos in Bonifacio Global City.
Like, I remember the one vid in the station, he even had his, like, hands behind his back in the joint. He's sitting there like...
Yeah, but he looked like he smirked or something.
I'm like, yo, heads really don't care. Like, yo, these nuisance IRL streamers, they really don't like that. Like, the factor of consequences really never hits them, like, in any regard ever.
I guess when it start hitting their pocket, that's when it's going to hit them.
They pocket? Forget a pocket. What about when you in a jail cell? That's going to hit your life. That's going to hit your existence.
It's so sad because he had money. That's what I'm saying. Already, so I don't even know why.
And, like, not even factoring in when he was popping back in the day, just, like, even, like a year ago or so, he was doing like the pred catches and Joe, and that Joe was making him a lot of cheese on kick. I don't even understand why go do this. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Like, yo, heads gonna do whatever they want to do.
The Bureau of Immigration.
They shouldn't.
Skip down here. He was Zorovetsky was tagged as an undesirable foreign national after allegedly harassing security guards and stealing an industrial fan from a restaurant.
You gonna pick up a big fan? Come on now. That's why they said they hate him. They ain't say they don't like him. They said they hate him. Watch the video. Watch our video. A couple of days ago, yesterday or something. Hate him. He gonna go pick up a fan.
No.
An industrial fan.
No, I'm about to say.
An industrial.
Not a fan. An industrial fan. How...
Where you going with that?
I have to look this up.
Where you going with that? Come on, play the video while you looking at. Play the video while you looking for that.
In Taguig City on Monday morning, March 31st. Here he is, by the way, in the station, and you can see. I don't want to get too much ads over here, but you can see that he was kind of rolling his eyes there. The YouTuber has been transferred to the Bureau of Immigration's facility in Camp Bagong Diwa. I'm gonna show you that, and is awaiting deportation proceeding.
He's gonna get deported. Okay.
I don't even like.
Now, come on, why you have to show that?
Why would you steal this? This doesn't even make.
That's like one of the fans they have in school.
So we're going to get into that as well. A separate change.org petition has accused the vlogger of verbally assaulting a Filipino surfing instructor with vulgar, sexually degrading remarks during a safety briefing.
Okay.
He allegedly refused to follow safety rules and later told his followers to destroy the surfing building by leaving fake malicious reviews online.
So like the real life version of like a DMCA?
He's beat. He don't got nothing else to say or do or nothing.
It's like, yo, Heads gotta be bored. I don't know. Like, Heads gotta really be bored or just like they doing this for adrenaline. Like, cause Cause how is this supposed to like how does like I understand how this does monetarily benefit them because obviously TTS, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Some heads just be donating, like you could potentially make money, but I don't understand in terms of like a long-term thing. How is this sustainable? You can't do this forever. Like eventually you're gonna have to keep exactly like Johnny's doing more and more and more stuff.
You have to keep doing it.
You know what I'm saying, for people to donate and give you more cheese, and it's gonna get to a point where you've been committing crimes. You're gonna commit some very serious crimes, which Johnny has done. Vitaly has done theft and all that, and. Yeah, now you're in a jail cell. So what was all the money for? Because the money's not gonna mean nothing when you got this sentence going.
Where's the money gonna go? Maybe his family. I don't know. I don't get it.
Like it's just dumb.
I don't get it. Wait, before you go on, let's catch up with the chat here. Let's see. From here.
Then read.
All right. Oh no, you got that.
Read.
So seeing resident in Korea and in the Philippines makes my blood boil. Thank you, Mama Trill. Legal mindset. A Tozy in 15 minutes. Keep exposing them. You are
needs to be condemned.
So welcome. Dan B. Showing no remorse is a bigger insult than harassment for the judges. Taddy, there's a video of him stealing it and taking it to his hotel room. Oh my God, we're gonna have to see that. Trolling, saying that he brought it all that crap. Okay, cool. Still there? Good. Taddy got lucky to be arrested so soon. Otherwise, he would have been shot. Philippines have highest rate of gun ownership among Southeast Asian countries. Yeah, he is a he is a thief for content. It all examples of people addicted to clout. Stamp, and that's what it all boils down to.
It's worse than Fen.
Yeah. To the point I'm saying.
That's actually a crime in many places. I don't know about the Philippines, but that is actually a crime, right? That's business defamation. So he's encouraging you to engage in business defamation.
That's really sad.
There are now, this is great, searching for the Filipino cameraman. Investigators are seeking to identify the.
Okay, so I remember you were asking about this, like who's recording recording Vitaly. So it was somebody that was in the Philippines, like they were Filipino themselves.
Oh, a native. Oh, come on now.
Doing bad for your peoples. Interesting.
Oh, come on.
Filipino cameraman who was with Zortovetsky in his blog. That is great.
No.
He said police would file complaints for cybercrime, unjust vexation, and theft against Zortovetsky later in the day. So obviously the Filipino cameraman will be a clear accomplice, right? And even the Filipino cameraman,
a guy in his 30s, by the way, very mature. I mean, like, nah, we been knew that, but like, yeah, it's not very surprising to me in no regard. I mean, like, ask Ice what age he is.
What's his 30 on the dot? Yeah.
I'm like, yo, come on, go ahead.
He's a little quiet too.
Go ahead and ask Mr. Danino what he's on.
And he's like, we committed a lot of crimes today. So it showed that he knew what he was doing. Like he actually knew what he was doing. So this guy better be hiding out in the provinces or something because he's gonna get found. He's gonna get found, and he's gonna have some consequences. I'm very sure for being party to that and for enabling that. So let me show you guys where he was staying. So he was staying right here. Is this what type of window is this? This is this one. Okay. So one of the Brave browser has less ads, so I use it, but Chrome is easier to use. Anyways, so this is Shangri-La at the Fort. This is a 5-star. I have been here many a time.
Because he got money.
As you can see,
he got money.
The rooms are quite nice. This is not a side of the road motel. The quality here you would get in any Western place. They have spas, they have meeting rooms, right? They have a lot of stuff to do, but certainly it is a very high quality establishment. It is 5-star, without a doubt. There's several Shangri-Las, but I think the one in the BGC is quite nice. So it is a very beautiful place. It is a very...
Oh, snap. Yo,
what happened?
Oh, that sounds crazy. Yo, Unlock Philippines posted a video on this, John.
Okay, well, hold on, guys. You know, Trill's always finding stuff.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel.
Oh, no, we're going to have to watch this, John, for sure.
Okay, but you just...
I'm saying, I just want everybody to see this show. Shout out him.
Okay. That's the
Unlock we'll probably watch
this
throughout the week or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Post this up, I ain't gonna lie, because we got the segments going for today. But, yo, fire. But I was looking up the bull.
Oh, who was it that said it?
They said the cameraman named Sly King.
What man? Sly King? Did you see anything on Sly King?
Is that like his YouTube name or like his real life name? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to look him up on YouTube.
Okay, what Dragon say? Oh yeah, anybody want to be the camera guy for them? You better get their protection.
This fool? What?
No, that can't be him.
Is
he Philippine?
Who is this guy?
Oh no, I don't want to judge nobody by the cover.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot.
Why is you liable with other news? Yeah, exactly. Queen said I'm eating tacos and you guys are the while watching the stream. All right, now we ain't none. I'm hungry. Anyway, I'm always hungry. Yeah. All right, well I don't know because this is a different Sly Canes and the one that we see right there.
Yeah, it's full. Fool I'm looking
but look at this right here, the second video. It's showing Vitality right there. So is it connecting them too? Maybe because when you put Sly Kane's name in, all his stuff or Vitality's stuff come up.
Yeah, let me know.
See, this is what we seeing. Is this the guy right here? Anybody in the chat? Anybody watching? Is this him right here? So we get a little bit more information and see what's going on with him. Okay. All right. Okay, let's finish the video with this 5-star hotel. Doing dumb stuff.
Very nice place to stay, right? Not to be besmirched by his reputation. I actually know one of the managers there. She's a very lovely woman in the lounge because a lot of times I would need like a coffee or something and I just want somewhere nice where I can get on the Wi-Fi and have a coffee. So, I would go down to the lounge at this one or the one in Ortigas was also nice, or Makati was also nice, the Shangri-La chain.
Okay, thank you,
so
Daniel.
very good people, very good service, really nice place, right? Really nice. That's where he was staying. Now let's meet his current place, shall we? Let's look at where he's at currently. He is at.
Where's he at currently?
Bagong Diva. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm very sorry, my Pinoy brothers and sisters.
Boy,
this is where he's staying
getting
now.
your bed made.
Let's tab over here real quick.
You ain't even got a bed.
Here's a picture of some happy people. Some happy people hanging out inside of this detention center, right? So he went from 5-star to
why do you don't have shirts on?
Let's tab over further here.
What? What? Nah, that's fake. Come on, cause they be trying to show you the worst, yo. What? Is those all wires?
This is where this is so you went from this high quality thing to this level
can't be
of
real.
quality. Listen, as could be said, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. It could not happen to a nicer guy. Yeah, it looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, y'all want to go ahead and Nuisance IRL stream?
Come on now, come on.
I think I know a fantastic career I could get into.
You want to go to jail?
Fantastic career. Yeah, this is like, and this is why I can't feel sympathy for none of these bulls, because it's like, bro, y'all set yourselves up for this. You didn't have to go out and bother people. You didn't have to go out and do Nuisance IRL streaming. Like, you didn't have to get involved with doing crimes that got you into this situation.
You don't have to threaten people.
That's
now
what I'm
look,
saying.
you ain't even got a bed.
A bed. You better
deal. On the chair
you better deal with not almost getting your life taken by this barbed wire. Like,
right? Looks really comfortable. Like all of that.
Wow.
Wires and it looks great. Looks great. It looks totally fine place to be. Totally the same as 5-star hotel. And I'm sure there's video from the inside. I'm sure there's other rough stuff.
Right?
Once again, I don't want to get any
until he gets deported. Is that where they hold him at?
Until they start the deportation process.
Oh my God, he's gonna be there for a minute.
In trouble with YouTube or anything else? Just want to comment on that. Okay, so let's show you another interesting thing that I found here. So this was the Philippine deportation and detention statutes, which once again some people in the Philippines directed me to, and this is their provisions about the detention and deportation of foreign nationals. And what I thought was interesting was you actually, when you're waiting for deportation.
Oh no!
So this is a good one. Where is this? Okay.
This is while you're waiting. Okay, this is what he's doing right now. He's waiting.
Well, let's pay attention because procedure
he's not going
is
to the
often
lounge
how you're
coffee
screwed.
or getting food.
Under Section 94, The order of deportation shall be enforced immediately, but in no case shall exceed 3 months from the date it has become final and executive. So right now, what's happening is he is waiting for an order of deportation. He hasn't received one.
Okay.
And apparently, just even receiving one can take a while. They can make you sit in there and wait. Somebody in the comments said they know somebody who's been waiting 2 years, right, to receive a final order of deportation. But even after that, they can keep you. So even when you have this order of deportation, you can be kept for 3 months. And I'm like, well, that is great. That is sort of the process, is the punishment. Okay. So essentially saying, hey, even after you get this order of deportation, they can hang on to you for 3 months. And remember, the punishment for some of these crimes, like unjust vexation, appears to be, based on what I read and based on what others said, like 1 month in jail, up to 1 month behind bars. Well, you're getting 3 months if you just keep him in the immigration center.
Just keep him in the immigration system because he has to get deported. So, but that could obviously go up to 3 months and exceed that time. Oh,
this is so scary.
Oh, but you know what? But you know what's scary too? When a random bull walk up to you and say he's gonna rob you. I ain't gonna lie. When a random bull run up, start yelling in your face, you don't know if he trying to tear your face off. Nah.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo.
So did he get his conviction? I mean, did he get?
Yo.
I don't know.
What do you think his bed really is gonna look like?
Come on. Anyway, the floor. His bed gonna look like the floor. That's why he gonna have to take off his shirt for a pillow.
You think he's gonna have a shirt?
Oh my god, they gonna
keep
take
him
his
in
shirt.
the immigration deportation center for 3 months. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that procedurally or at all. They're essentially getting 90 days of jail just because you want to, right? And once again, some people may cry and say, oh, what about due process? Don't come to other countries and screw around. By the way, Japan can do the same thing. Japan largely did that with Johnny Somali. They held him
4 months
for several months before they deported him. And honestly, I think the Philippines should take a page out of Japan's book and say, hey, no, we're just going to hold this guy. We're just not going to do anything procedurally. We're going to sit on it because we don't have to. Legally, we don't have to. We can just sit on this for 3 months and then ship this guy off. So we're going to waste his time. He won't be able to stream. He won't be able to make any money. There's no streaming.
Nothing.
And he's screwed. And once again, this is the process being the punishment. Why not? The more you keep these guys from streaming, the better.
And that is literally stamped.
Oh my god. Scary. It's scary. I don't know about anybody else. It's scary. I'm warming up to him or anything like that. That's just scary. Like, come on. Just sit down in front of the screen. Okay. Anyway.
You feel me?
And there's still more out there to go.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all already know.
There's another one right behind him.
Still yapping. Sorry, no. Nah, just kidding. But no, the boss is like seriously spitting out. There's a lot of heads that are doing this nuisance IRL streaming thing, and that's why I'm saying we have to keep condemning these bulls because more people, like for instance, a good example is Johnny Somali and DBR666. Heads are calling him Johnny Somali 2.0 because he is, and he's worse. He's a pissy boy. Sidebar. You know what I'm saying? But like heads are getting like not per se. I'm not even gonna say that word. Heads are getting like the what's the other iteration of the word? Because it's not groomed, like not groomed, because grooming is for serious shows. Like, what is it? Nah. Coerced. Heads are getting coerced into like doing this stuff, like into doing nuisance IRL streaming. Because no, you can make money though. People are gonna send you the TTSs. Like, yeah, bro. But then you're also becoming laughing stock. People don't like you. You end up committing crimes, and now you're gonna spend time in jail.
Exactly, Daddy. Exactly.
Let me see what reaction videos is best choice, good or bad. At least you won't be bothering anyone.
Nope.
Facts. And if heads don't like the fact that you reacted to their video, hey, by all means, I'll take it down. Heads could call me a B or whatever, bro. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he just talked from experience on his channel.
No one's ever told me to take my videos down. Shout out, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out all the babes I be watching. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, yo. I be watching all the videos, but like. That's how I born a factor. Like, if heads don't like it, John, they think you're stealing their content, I'll gladly take it down. My bad. Because what's really the value? You going to be stubborn about this, John, for real? Or you going to worry about your whole channel, which you have other vids where you could make money off them Johns. You about to be pressed over one John? Nah, bro. But, yeah, I way rather deal with, like, some DMCA John than, oh, yeah, I might have to go. Actually, not might have to. In terms of Johnny, mandatory jail time.
Yeah.
That's really tough. You know what I'm saying?
Just waiting on how long?
Like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That's why I always say the Sniper Wolf method is always going to be first choice before I ever even think about doing something like OF or being an IRL nuisance streamer. That's like, you got to be kidding me. There's no way. But sidebarring that, with Vitaly, that was obviously from Legal Mindset, that being Vitaly's behind bars. Shout out Legal Mindset. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, that boy will be down in the description. First link. You already know how to get down for the heads on YouTube. For the heads on the live, of course, we're going to keep being in it. But like I said, for the heads on YouTube, we're going to catch you in the next one, baby. Peace. Like I said, for the heads on the live, we ain't done yet.
No, we ain't done.
Right,
Commercial break, my turn.
First segment. Yeah, I just want to give fourth wall, baby. First segment out the way. We get into the next segment. But before we get that, Shill time.
I thought he was about to shut me down. I'm like, it's commercial time.
Shill time.
That's what I do by commercial.
The
anyway,
boss is shill
I am
break.
sporting the red and white. Oh, I said that already.
You can't buy any of this.
He's sporting the gray. I ain't sporting this watch no more because I'm done with Ramsey. You see, he quiet.
Where's my watch?
Yeah, we got our watches here. I'm done with him. But yes, thank you. Tell everybody, Ryan, thank you. Like and subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up button. Everybody that's in here so far, we have 223 views, 57 concurrent people in. We only got 32 likes. Come on, it's not that hard to just take your phone or whatever you're watching on and hit that like button. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Shout yourself out if you want to in the chat. Put a W. I'm getting faster now. Put a W in the chat. Okay, we gonna move. We gonna move on away from Johnny.
Over what did I miss? Yeah, we covered. You don't worry. Any that has that come in late and miss all this stuff, y'all already know how we get down.
Yes.
Listen, sloppers, sloppy getting it up.
Clip.
All the Jones you see, all the videos you see on the live streams gonna be clipped and posted on the page. I already know what it is. So y'all not really gonna miss nothing. But as far as this right now, we're in a halfway commercial break.
Yes.
You know, mom show break. I need to make a screen for y'all, bro. Mom show break, like a commercial break thing. I'm gonna do that.
The good is coming.
But yeah, we covered Johnny going broke and Vitaly. Yeah, he's cooked. He's even more cooked when it comes to like,
okay, he gonna set up the next video. I'm gonna keep talking. Once again, I only got 35 likes here. Okay, please hit that thumbs up button for us. Like, subscribe, share, put us out there. We trying to.
This TikTok alpha male influencer.
Can you turn it down?
Not bad, man.
Oh my God, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to chill right now. Oh, and for those who are just coming in, or if you're new to the channel, he also got his what'd you say, Queen? Wait, what did I say? 855 still tickles me since mom said it on the video. I don't know what you're talking about. He calls me geriatric. I don't know. I don't know. Wait.
I'm trying to read through chat.
Okay, I'm sorry, Queen. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I'm happy that I make you laugh. But okay.
Oh, is that a timestamp?
What, at 8:55? Okay, is that a timestamp? Okay, so back to there's 50 and there's 37 likes. Oh, I know I said that already. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. I am kind of old. Woo! Talking and reading chat. I can't do both. We need some help. Oh, I was saying how we a little small content channel. So, bear with us. We're still learning and growing. And don't be like, oh, we've been live for like 6 weeks or whatever. Oh, speaking of that, we are going to be missing a week because my birthday's coming up. Anyway, we're going to be missing a week because my birthday's coming up and I can't make it. But thank you to everybody who is watching us and commenting and trying to push us out there. And thank you. I like when I say I am truly grateful and appreciative of those who watch our videos. What happened? What happened? I didn't see that.
Yo, shout out my man's K-Man. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my man's K-Man.
I don't know. He's showing me something. Oh! Wait, first let me finish this. I was saying that I am truly grateful and thankful for all you guys who watch all the videos. You watch it from the beginning to the end. You even put different times.
Okay, Queen Casey, that was a time.
You put different timestamps of certain parts that probably made you laugh or stuck out, or even some corrections. And listen, I appreciate that positive criticism that you guys are giving. our community. You know, you always letting us know this part, this, that, and this happened, that happened, or whatever. You know the camera about to go out in a second, so
it probably is.
You know that's coming up in a minute. It probably gonna come up in the middle of my commercial break. But you know, thank you for those who are just lurking. Like lurking, is that the right thing?
Lurkers.
Yeah, who are just lurking.
I'm a lurker too.
And you don't want to say anything. You just want to keep watching. And you know, thank you for all the positive mom stuff they be saying about me, and negative stuff people be talking about me.
Shout out to boss.
Talking about him. It's all right, you know. What do you say? Something to internet. I forgot whatever phrase that he be using. That's what happens when you're on the internet. Some people gonna like you. Some people are not gonna like you. People gonna talk about you.
Oh yeah, I love having this rant. Anybody that watches Tro Talks Everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Babes, love Babes over there. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that be watching me over there. Shout out to bros and the babes. But like one thing I always say is like, cause when Heads asks like, yo, how do you do content creation or whatever? And I can't believe Heads were asking me that question. Like I'm some content creator, bro. Crazy works, right?
Trying to be.
Right, like it's crazy works, right? But
Instagram, TikTok.
The one thing I always say, which is most important, and I still to this day, and I'll never forget telling the bosses when we first started, I'm like, yo, like when you post Jones online, you gotta take that criticism to the chin. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean like hate where people be like, oh, F you, oh, this, that, and third, saying this, that. Like they not truly criticizing like you and your content and you as a content creator. They just hating you. I'm not paying attention to that. Like, bro, that's going off the chin. Like I already said, I used to all the time. We jump all the time. The boss is Dusty and I should have been aborted. I'm like, that like no, of course
I'm Dusty and he should have been aborted.
It came from the Fresh and Fit Bulls. We believe it.
Oh yeah, Fresh
and Fit. It came from the Fresh and Fit fans. The Fresh and Fit. Y'all know how it goes down. I don't like. I'm not taking any dumb bulls serious. I never was ever. But that's besides that. That's sidebar now. Like yo, Heads are gonna say crazy Jones about you, but when it comes to the genuine and honest criticism and then people supporting you and showing you love, that's the Jones you gotta sit there and look through. And even specifically going on the criticism within itself, it depends on your perspective of that too. Because when like you're a content creator, obviously you make content. Within your content, you can improve, innovate, be more creative, put more work into that, John. And it's crazy coming from the slob tuber, right? Like Jones is insane, right? How we say this, but people in the comments will be like, oh, you gotta fix your mic, gotta fix your audio, oh, you should probably do this edit, yo, you're like, oh, you should probably include this, include that. Like even Heads were telling us earlier in the joint, yo, y'all got the down good sound button. Why? Because they want to see it in the joint to make the content better. Mm-hmm. So that stuff you acknowledge and you appreciate that like criticism because that's real love. They want to see you do better as a content creator.
Thank you for that.
You know what I'm saying? And that is criticism where it's genuine because why? They want to see you do better. Meanwhile, some bull calling you a biatch or some bull saying F you or you should have been aborted or you're dusty, you're chopped is like, okay, that's fair. Tell me something I didn't know. But how you helping me grow though? That's tough. You a hater. I ain't gonna lie. And Heads could say the same thing like rhetorically even back to me and hypocritically, I guess with me, like saying with Johnny. But I say it all the time. Johnny don't need to be doing this, John. I prefer if he actually did change. I just don't believe he ever will. Mm-hmm. Like that's the thing. But like I
thought he did. And the next night, look what he did.
But anyway. Fair, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like whenever you post something publicly, you gotta know like there are gonna be Heads that say stuff about you. There are gonna be Heads that give you genuine criticism. Mm-hmm. There are gonna be Heads that are just gonna support you. Appreciate you gotta appreciate the people giving you genuine criticism the most. Yes. At least the ones again.
And I always say thank you in the chat too whenever they say something or the comments.
They want to see you grow. Of course you support. Of course you love the people that's just genuinely supporting you because like you know what I'm saying, these are people that like your content, they're your supporters. And then haters like, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my hater blockers. Mm-hmm. I know, cringe. Mm-hmm. Cringe. But yeah, no, for real though. It's really like when you're out the other type of time and I'm like, oh, that was cute. Next, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the support that we like. Like, you know, we don't ask anybody for money. We don't turn on no money button things or anything like buttons. That. I don't know, whatever.
I want a money button.
Whatever that thing is.
I want a money button.
Oh no, you didn't miss anything. We just talking in between.
Don't worry, this videos. Intermission, this halfway. Yeah, this the halftime show.
Oh, and then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so that's like that. Anyway,
they gonna piss me
I always ask if you want to help us and you want to support us, come join our lives. Watch our videos from the beginning to the end. You know I say it on every video. Watch it from the beginning to the end. And people are like, well, how are we helping you? Because the more views you get,
It boosts you in the algorithm. More people watch.
It pushes us out there.
If I'm being for real on that, not even to cut the boss off, like let's be honest here, we make money off the ad revenue. More people watch it means more people watch ads. You make more cheese.
And YouTube puts the ads in, so just let y'all know that it don't be us putting the ads in. They don't.
I'd be even more real. It was before, but now YouTube said no. We're placing your ads. That's tough. Yeah. I'm like, guys,
they want to get their money too.
Bro.
So So.
Yo, that update rolled out. I was like, man, that's tough. I ain't gonna hold you. You're Johnny's favorite channel. Him joining the chat, me rolling. Yeah,
I know, right?
Wasn't that crazy? Yo, it's crazy because Bulls within that was saying like, yo, I'm sympathizing to Johnny. I'm like, son, he said, y'all are my favorite channel of me, like being clown. And I said back to him, and I'm not a fan of you.
Yeah,
I don't
know how that's warming up or glazing or whatever to Johnny, because I was like, ooh, that was rude. Like, even I was feeling like this.
That was rude.
He shouldn't have said that, but
when you did the comfort room statues, that was beyond rude. I don't even know what to call that. Like,
yeah. But, a lot of our videos is Johnny, so guess what? Thank you. Anyway,
I'll gladly tell you, I'm farming off of people's names.
A lot of videos
whether
is
it be Johnny on here, whether it be freaking Lala Sadi on Chill Talks, everything, it don't matter. Y'all getting farmed, bro. Y'all need to stop posting this bad content. This Skinwalker Johns or Nuisance IRL Streamer Johns. I'm tired of seeing it.
Well, I got a couple more things I want to say. So now, I always ask Trill, I wonder if anybody clips our videos and replay us or take ours and replay it. So, anybody here in the chat, the community, if you ever see, but I know Dragon and Hag, y'all be on it. California, y'all be on it. But if anybody ever see, please help me out, because I would like to know if anybody ever clipped us.
You got to add us. If you're doing it yourself, you got to add us.
If you ever see it, please let us know. Because I was wondering, like, anybody...
At either Mom and Trill or at Trill Plus
because one time we did get clipped, and they was like, oh, it's this black guy, this black boy and his mom. And it was so funny. It wasn't even derogatory or messed up or racist or anything. It was so funny.
K-Town guys. Shout out to K-Town. K-Town Social Club.
Yeah, K-Town. So we watched... Ooh, look at me. Hurting myself. So we watched...
Yo, put that down.
Wait, hold on. I'm about to get...
Put that joint in my
I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, we watched it over and over again. It was really cool. So, and somebody told us in the chat that they did that. And another thing is, I wanted to do my own live, but it was like I didn't want to bore people.
No, you got. I just want the camera.
Oh, okay. Because I am shy. You believe that? I'm really shy. I really am shy, but I like
sympathy to Ramsey.
I like to talk, and then sometimes I just be wanting to talk about stuff, even though we do our videos or whatever and we clip it. But like at this time, I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 minutes we've been talking. I like to talk. I want to know what's going on with you guys out there. How are you feeling? Sometimes we just need somebody to ask that to and then respond. You already know you're going to get a positive response from me unless you dummy Johnny, okay, and now Vitality or whatever his name is, and Jack and Fousey, all these teen people. But, oh no, I know Ice is not done. But at this time, that's why in between I'll talk or whatever, because I want people to talk to me. Like, what's going on? Everybody okay? If everybody's okay, give me that okay sign. I don't know, that emoji okay. Give me a thumbs up. Anybody want to ask anything? Nothing like, real personal. Just... I know everybody's talking right now in the chat about Johnny and all this other stuff. Sometimes you want to hear us talk about something else. Maybe you come to us because you come watch us because you like our personality. And maybe you want to get our personality on a totally different subject. Here's the time. I'm going to take this time. I'm going to stop and like, Trill, hold on. Hold on with them. Because I got somebody in the chat that's asking me some stuff and they want to know some stuff. So,
we're here to hear your input. That's why we're all
here. Yes, thank you.
Yo, Jalen, I'm gonna remember that.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm gonna remember that. See, that's the type of
joint I'm talking about. We're here to hear your input. That's why we are all here.
Now, I got a quick yap interject. I'm gonna tell DR, don't worry, because the boss is still going on with,
okay, I'm gonna try to be quiet.
Wicked, but shout out Wicked. I ain't gonna lie. I shouted out, Wicked. I shouted you out in the video the other day because I was talking about the slot piece. I ain't gonna lie, what I'm saying? We chasing the slot piece gang. Chasing the slot piece gang. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, okay, go ahead.
But what Jalen's saying, we're here to hear your input, and that's why we're all here. Because there's a factor. This is why I always say I never want to orbit anyone or want to build an orbit, because when your content relies on someone else, as a platform or a figure to actually be popping, that's obviously a problem. If the people watching your audience aren't here for your opinions and conjecture, we've been saying that in every single vid. Yo, if you want to watch your own, if you want to watch and give your own opinions and conjecture, then link will be in the description. Why? Because, like, yo, if you don't want to hear ours, go watch the OG vid. You don't have to watch us, baby. And I'm not saying that on a factor of like, oh, I don't care about heads or forget the audience. No, I do. I say I appreciate everybody's time. But it's like, yo, if you're not here to hear what I got to say or what me and the boss got to say, then what are you here for? Go watch the OG vid. Just retain the information yourself.
Yeah, I always say. That's why I always
yourself.
Like that. It's down there.
I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't watching, like that's why, like, yo, when heads be like, yo, stop pausing the video and all that, yo, I be really crashing. I'm like, bro, what you mean stop pausing? Are you here to watch the vid? Because if you are, it's in the description. Go watch that jump, bro. Like, I ain't go cap. Like, bro, you not here to hear what I have to say. You here to watch the vid. Go watch the video. Nah, that jump be pissing me off. I can't. Nah, that jump really be getting me tight. So I need to be staying on that. But I do appreciate that, because, yo, you would think, yo, heads is watching you subscribe to you because they want to see what content is coming from you or like from us.
Yeah.
In that regard. Yeah, it's crazy works. I don't know, but
yeah, if you want to talk about anything,
I'm not gonna keep ranting about that.
But if you want to talk about totally talk about anything and everything, go over to his page. Now is the time. Put it real quick so we could go on to the next video.
Yeah, recently I've been covering more like the tea and all that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I gotta start covering like more of the mainstream dramas on it. I'm about to, but like, yo, today's a bomb. I ain't gonna lie. Today's a bomb in terms of the tea. I'm gonna keep it a stack. But yeah,
there's always
go check
some tea out there.
Go check
Put the page out while we talking. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
He need to plug himself, and he told me. I told him I was gonna do this shill about him. Now he got the YouTube page. The YouTube page is I'm gonna use y'all words, popping, is hitting. Listen, his subscribers, he's almost up to us, Mom and Trill, and now he has a TikTok page and Instagram, and it's the same name. Okay, I would say go check it out, but there might not be nothing there. But anyway, please go check it out and subscribe. But this is his page. Put us low so everybody can see. He's my son. I gotta give him props, yo.
Yeah, I've been covering more of the teas and some John lately, but yeah, no, we just been posting. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we just been up.
Small. I was trying to move out the way. So here it is. You can put it in the chat. You could go,
you know what I mean?
Put it in the chat, and then you guys could go and subscribe. As you can see, he already has 3,800 subscribers. Like, wow. We have 4,600. Like, he's like 1,000 short from us, and he only did that in 2 months.
Yeah, I kind of been slacked because like I only posted one video yesterday. Still did numbers. Velocity, you skinwalker. But sidebar in that, you know what I'm saying, we gonna talk more about that on there later. But yeah, like, just been posting. The Jones been up. But yeah, we about to post a good amount of videos on there today. So yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah, like I said, don't forget to check. Yep, thank you, Ryan. Shout out to Trill Talks Everything. He has Instagram now and TikTok. So please go subscribe or follow or whatever else you need to do. But once again, I want to say thank you. And you guys always can put a comment in the chat, put a comment under the video. I don't know, no other way, like, you know. And then we could just talk. Okay.
The slop must go on.
All right, so let me see. Said, read my last message, Trill. Oh, I don't know. You got to go all the way back up.
See, these IRL streamers need to lose their lives for them to learn. Apparently, bro, they will never change. They don't care, man. Nah, you never want to put that energy out there. We don't even want violence to come to them on any degree, for real, for real. It's really just more or less like, if you harass someone and you get physical with them, or it gets to a physical altercation, if the person retaliates, then, like, yeah, I'm not going to feel bad for you, or I'm not going to sympathize for you. Like, you should have never put yourself in that position to, you know what I'm saying, even for it to get to a physical level. But in terms of losing their lives, like, what do heads gain from that? That's just another life lost from this world when they could have had the opportunity to change. Now, some of these bulls, like Johnny, have shown patterns of behavior in which, yeah, it doesn't look very likely they're gonna change. But do I want him to die? Like, nah, that's crazy works. Like, that's taking it to that radical level it doesn't need to get to. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't need to die. He needs consequences for his actions because he's a turbo moron. But like, yeah, no, you don't need to lose his life.
Right,
like, there is a point. Like, he's still relatively young, even though he like almost pushing 30 with it. But he's still relatively young. Like, he can change his life. Like, I'm sure when he hits, ice. But when he hit like 35, maybe 40, bro, like, there's no way you're still doing this. But then again, heads like Mr. Base exists. So.
Yeah. They still.
I don't know, but he doesn't have to die. Like that. That's wild. Like, that's why I ain't gonna cap. I understand. Okay. I totally understand. Like, them not learning all that, but like, yo, like. Trust me, there have been way worse people in history that probably would need to go first than Johnny Somali.
Okay, what Tidy say? Oh, wait. Okay, let's go back. Dan, thank you for subscribing. Subscribe to him.
Facts.
Did you subscribe to all his socials? Everybody go subscribe to all his socials right now. Now, I say. Okay,
Should be
anyway.
because mom intro like this one, 15 minutes of shame has to share. 15 minutes of shame, he posted it.
Wait, what you saying, Dragon?
No, I know he definitely posted it because the boss told me about it. But
wait,
he said like this one, 15 minutes of shame
mom
has
and
to
Trill
share.
like this one, 15 minutes of shame has to share. I don't know. What do you mean by that?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry,
Dragon. I ain't gonna lie.
know,
Listen,
what do you
Trilly
mean by
can't
that?
grammar, but I'm not gonna cap. I
don't know
need
what
a
you mean.
tiny bit of better grammar in that one because I have no clue what you're talking
A
about.
little bit more explanation for mom here because I don't know what that means.
And that trust y'all, like I can't even say words at all. Like,
okay, and read Taddy's and then we could go on to the next video.
Am I the only one who's not used to Trill cussing? It's weird to hear him cuss on his own channel. No offense, Trill. None taken there, babe. You just seem whole here with your mom in a good way, wholesome. Yeah, I mean I'm chilling. And also, I like to not get slapped across my face. That's also a factor. But like, we're not gonna worry about that. But you know, the boss plays the PR, and I ain't gonna lie. But it's like the boss was saying earlier. The boss plays the PR, and also there are some jits that be watching us here, especially those brats in the school. Shout out to them. I ain't gonna lie. You know, they be watching us sometimes, and Trilly got to be the role model. You know, I don't want to be able to.
Shout out to the school. Trilly be there next year.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie.
Next year.
Sometimes the youngsters check out, so I can't be. I gotta be PR on here. Sorry, but yo, my page now we can crash out. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Taddy, you be feeling like sick to your stomach because I feel sick to the stomach when I can be upstairs and
everyone's laughing because like, bro, we gotta call out these skinwalkers.
All right. So Dragon says sorry, Dragon. Why you saying sorry? Don't say sorry. And then what's that? Oh, I don't want to mess up your name.
Yo,
let's go.
Gang.
I made a lie. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I love all you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to community.
Make me feel so good. I gotta do that love sign.
Nope.
Yes.
Nah, y'all got my feeling yourself. Yeah, how you taking my manners when I be saying yo love
how y'all like my new hairdo?
Like I ain't gonna.
How y'all like my new hairdo? Yeah, beauty is pain because I'm hurting over here. But anyway.
It's just like
okay, one more. Let's read. Wicked. What is Wicked saying? Wicked, you better not be at work, y'all.
Hey, Dragon and Mistra, whoever keeps tuning in every Saturday. I'm sorry I can't stay alive, but I used to work at such a drag. Now you're chilling. That's what I'm saying. Wicked, you're stamped, gang.
Yeah,
you gotta get the pockets fat. I need to see the pockets stamped.
Thank you for the love. Oh, Teddy, Wicked, stop. We're not even gonna talk about that JoJo.
Cause I talked about JoJo on my page.
Oh, you did?
I saw
Wicked. Oh,
Teddy.
Teddy, oh, y'all don't even want to.
Nah, Teddy was getting frisky.
Go on his page, y'all.
Oh my God.
Let's say you are forget Jack Dory. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, thank you.
Jack, we talking about Jack Dorky?
Okay.
Yeah, a guy was for the
Yes.
Oh yeah, the 15 minutes shame video.
Oh yes.
Nah, don't worry, we got that stamped in. We got a whole segment about the bull we're gonna get into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a whole segment of the bull we better get into, but trust, we gonna check out that 15 minutes of shame video throughout the week. I already know what it is.
Oh my God,
Sailor Moon goes on.
Sailor Moon said, "Children, we have some merch with your catchphrases on it."
Hilarious!
Oh my God.
Ridiculous!
You gotta put it on a chat, on the comments, and one of the videos so I can know, okay? Because I don't know all of them.
You're like, Heads don't even know how crazy it is. Like, it kind of be like, y'all be breaking the fourth wall for me. I be like, yo, Heads, there's no way Heads is like actually saying this stuff I be seeing in the vids.
No,
like,
wait, let me say to Dragon. Dragon, he don't literally mean grammar. It's a phrase, my grammar. He talking about comprehension. That's what he's saying.
Nah.
Your grammar
Dragon,
is
you're
good.
chilling.
No, your grammar
when
is good.
When I say that, John, I'm just gelling with everybody.
And this is coming from a teacher. Your grammar is good. He just talking about like in general, just being funny, saying like he don't understand like. What do you mean by that? Like I be saying I don't be math.
Dragon,
you know
I'm gonna keep it a buck. You probably had a higher English grade throughout all the schooling than I did. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Like
okay. What about Jack?
I hear I hear Jack Dory's side piece left him.
She did.
Oh, yeah,
What's her name again?
Oh yeah, McKinley. Oh nah. She skedadded.
Yeah, I be getting it mixed up. Yeah, she out of here.
She skedadded. She popped out.
She should have been left. And he still had money. Okay, I'm watching that. Your live start after 1 o'clock. Nice to be able to attend. Yes, thank you, Ryan, and thank you. I appreciate that because you be here from the beginning to the end. You gotta go out the beginning to the end. Thank you, Ed Dragon. He always got me dance when I'm dancing. I gotta do my own thing. Okay, we say we got to watch it. Hope your mom watches it if they haven't yet. Oh, haven't watched what?
The 15-minute shame video. Don't worry, we gonna watch it throughout the week. We probably gonna end up watching it like
Wicked,
tomorrow.
I'm still waiting for the bozo. Oh, Wicked say waiting for the Bozo Hour shirt. Come on, y'all putting pressure on me because I like to do t-shirts. Ask my family. Oh, Wicked. There it is. Okay, Ryan, Dragon.
Oh, I gotta stretch. Yeah, that John.
Wicked. Uh-oh. Here we go. Y'all can't see me switching the batteries out. Woo. Okay. So, and on that technical note, hey, listen. Then I say we're a small content creating channel here. Then I say we small. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do battery by battery. Okay, we got a little camera, a little battery, right? Yeah, Ryan, it was the battery. Okay. But Wicked said, stupid actions get stupid consequences with Trill yelling. Oh my God.
Like, bro, Hoop Dreams? Stop playing, bro. Hoop Dreams? No, we stop playing. Yo, what? Yo,
aren't
you talking to the chat?
Bro?
Like,
why
yo,
don't come with a basketball?
Aren't you talking to the chat? Like, it don't even matter.
Battery died? Yeah, of course
Yo,
it
facts.
died.
No, if you go on my page, I never cut out when the battery died. I just be like, nah, I have a thing on there. That's another one of my Johns, bro. Which you say like inside jokes on the page, and I'll be like this. I'll be like, yo, because every time the battery died too, spoilers. I ain't gonna lie. Spoilers on the next John. We gonna get into it. Y'all already know. But every time the battery died like this, I be sitting there like this. We editing that out? Nah. Nah, just keep going.
Nah, we just keep it real.
We're not
Seriously.
editing that out. Nah,
keep it real on his channel. Keep it real on his
I don't
channel.
even that's me keeping it real, but I literally do that deliberately because it's just like, bro, that's the whole point. I want it to be as sloppy as possible. Sloppy.
Wicked said we need a compilation of the batteries dying out. Go ahead and do it.
It's just a cop. Just oh crap. Like
Wicked,
just
Wicked, you go ahead and clip those things. Oh, how did that happen? You go ahead and do it. You do it and send it to us. Okay, wait.
I started to watch your videos, but I didn't finish to watch the videos. But I'm gonna go back, finish them, and create a video playlist on YouTube for you guys. But like, yo, that's
thank you.
You know like,
that makes me feel
y'all gotta
good.
understand.
I'm hot. I'm old. I be having hot flashes.
Y'all gotta understand, like, on a fourth wall level, how breaking that is. Cause it's like I be wondering, like, why do heads like? Maybe y'all could let me know in the comments. Y'all should let me know. And this is the last thing we'll do before we get into the next segment.
Okay, go ahead.
To break the fourth wall for me, why do y'all watch us? Like, and be honest, is it just for Johnny? Is it cause we funny? Like, just be real. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
All right, let's answer that.
If you just watch us for the Johnny info, I'm not mad.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Bro,
why you watch
shoot,
us?
I got creators I watch strictly just for other heads info too. Like, it don't matter.
I only watch everybody for information. Other than that, I gotta work.
Yeah, I got the big boy job.
I gotta do lesson plans and stuff like that. I gotta keep people sane, so keep myself sane. Okay, nobody's answering.
I don't know. Maybe heads is typing.
Maybe
you gotta give me some time.
I was gonna say
we asked them a kind of complex question.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say put it in a poll.
He also did a t-shirt. Am I gonna come on now?
Who is saying that? Come on now. Who is that? Me? I say that.
My reason is that I like watching your reactions. I feel that. So, like, you like how we react to the content, like what we have to say about it. I feel that. So, the opinions and conjecture and all that, because you're fun to watch the vids with.
Oh, thank you.
That's the thing, too. I heard, like, I heard, like, and some heads will tell me, like, I know my Trill Talks Everything page, my Trill, like, Talks Everything page is second monitor content. Like, I already know it is. Like, you put that Joan on the second monitor and you just let, like, the video play as I'm talking, crashing out on the video.
Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. To be honest, to roast Johnny, but if we move on from him, I will still support and be back. Yeah, trust. The Johnny arc's gonna end soon, so we have to.
You guys call out these.
We have to pivot. It'll still be slot, but we have to pivot on to other people. But Ice is next up. Vitaly got his whole arc going on right now. Like, that's starting.
Okay, let's say Wicked said, and above all, I will see you become king of the slop.
Facts.
All right.
The slot piece will be obtained, brother.
Instead of the One Piece,
the slot piece shall be obtained.
They say One Piece comes out tonight.
One Piece is back tonight, baby.
Yes.
Yo, I'm so hyped.
I'm
not gonna lie.
watching One Piece, and
I'm not gonna lie.
That was too much.
Nah, One Piece is
Watch
goated.
One Piece, watch videos to catch up what's going on.
Nah, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. And people be memeing about it. And that's why I never recommend like heads One Piece like to start anime. Like, that's dumb. I don't even know why heads would recommend that in the first place. I ain't
let's see what Taddy say.
Let me see. Wait. I like when you guys call out these IRL streamers. Fair. I ain't gonna lie. Listen. Listen. As much as we say, I hate watching these balls. I just stand there because I do. But I love T drama, all that type of genre. I grew up watching drama and all these heads going through this genre. Like, bro, I love covering.
You here? You're right there.
I know. To be honest, with all the chaos going on in the world at the moment, I want to step back and enjoy some wholesome content.
Yes, thank you.
Me and the boss going back and forth. I gotta tell her she's old. How that be. What I'm saying?
That'd be all day.
But you turn you might turn like 7 the other day. It was cute.
No, it ain't no other day. My birthday's coming up, and I will be 52.
Oh,
thank you.
Jesus. Oh man, this is way past unk status. Anyway,
I'll be 52. Keep going. What we up to, Queen? What she say?
I watch you guys because you both remind me of me and my mom, and I act like Trill. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? I feel like with me, like I just like not even to be on the I'm so real. Like I'm just being myself. Like if you ask the boss, like how do I act off cam besides being on cam? Like she gonna be like, oh yeah, no, it's not a character. Oh no, he's an idiot.
Sometimes you run a character.
No, he's an idiot. Like yeah.
He get on my nerves.
That's just hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I started watching because the Ramsey stuff, but then I found both the separate channels, so I love tuning in. Appreciate it. So,
okay. All right, Ryan. What Ryan saying?
You two remind me of me and my mom, and plus you two's personalities. You also seem down to earth and you're entertaining. Yeah, like we don't really try to do too much. I always tell the boss like, off cam, like, yo, we can't be doing like. This is why I don't like doing those scripted type jobs like that, cause like, bruh. Yeah, obviously there is good scripted content stuff like that, but I'm like, yo, if we just go right into it and just do John, like, bro, it's just funny. Now, obviously within that, you don't want to get no misinformation, so of course we'll be skimming through information and go through that genre. Yeah, but in terms of like the reaction, it's like, yo, when something happened, when they be talking about like the other day on the Vitaly vid where they hate him, I'm like, oh, that's really tough because that's me realizing, oh, dang, for the first moment, yeah, they really don't rock with this bull.
Yeah, they hate
He's cooked.
Like, hate is a strong word. Okay.
Yeah, One Piece episodes are back. No spoilers. I'm caught up in the manga. You can't spoil me.
Oh no, yeah, he's caught up in the manga.
But like, yeah, don't spoil other heads.
What Blake say, so we can keep going.
I follow some reactionary content creators, a few YouTubers. I love expanding my horizons. Plus, I love you guys spin on the content.
Oh, thank you.
And I wouldn't even say like what our spin is. Like, obviously, people have done like the mom and son combination before. Like, I always reference Cuff Boys. If y'all know Cuff Boys, like he's been reacting to music and stuff with his mom, and other people have done it. I feel like it's just the gel aspect. Like, I don't know. People have what gelling is just going back and forth, quipping, saying funny stuff. But we've mastered the art of gel. I don't know. At least I'm gonna believe we have.
And I also seen a mom and son reaction, but they react to music. So
like music.
They react to a lot of songs.
We've reacted to songs before, and they've done like relatively well. I remember we reacted to Lil Mob.
There ain't no money. We ain't doing that.
But yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real. There ain't no money. We ain't doing that.
For cash.
Yeah,
like you don't make any cheese at all.
No.
I'm like, yeah, that's that. Like, as much as I hate to say,
bad lyric songs too.
Yeah, like
I need to get,
no, we didn't. No, Think of It definitely was. Oh no, we were gonna do Think of It, but it got claimed. No, it got claimed. That's why we didn't do it.
Yeah, KS, I got something there. Want claim stuff on the thick of it. Kids in school still be singing that.
Let me see. So much is with politics these days.
Oh no, we'll do politics.
And this is what I say on here, on Mom and Trill, and on Trill Talks Everything. I don't talk politics as much. Sometimes, like if y'all don't know politically, I just at least with content creators, I do not like Hassan. Heads have already said heads should already probably know this if you watch me. So sometimes I'll dabble into the space a little bit within genres like that, because obviously if you don't remember the Trilly is a misogynist situation is insane. I ain't gonna lie. If heads have seen it over there, like y'all dabble in some of the political genres like a little bit, but not like super deep into it. More on the factor of like some of these, I'll cover the dramas with some of these heads that are in political communities. Like, not that I'm about to sit here and go into like a political rant myself.
No,
like you're not seeing it, and you definitely don't see that anymore on here. Like,
we'll lose a whole lot of people.
I wouldn't even cover Hassan or any of those bulls or on here unless they truly did something wild that me and the boss that I want like the boss to see and have an opinion on. But like, yeah, I wouldn't even do it.
Okay, Wicked gotta go back to work. Get yourself back to work.
You already
Wicked.
know. Shout out Wick.
Okay, Dragon. What Dragon say? Nuisances streamers think Asia is a playground in GTA style where they can harass the people.
Well, hey, but in GTA you could get 5 stars and the cops gonna keep hunting you because they respawn. So guess what? I don't know how successful.
They better cut it out. Right. Okay, thank you, Wicked. Like and subscribe for Mom's looking like she's still in her 40s.
Man, she pushing 80.
She
pushing 80.
Anyway,
that sound is garbage. Facts.
We almost close though because it said 40 concurrent viewers and 48 likes, but we had 280. But anyway, we ain't nowhere near close. All right, so let's keep going for the last ones before we get this started. Have you ever reacted to shows? Oh, that's another one that
can't do it. Like Family Guy, John.
Yeah, we can't do that one either. Shows and music.
We've watched creators, and I'm sure the boss we can't say no subs, no Johns like that. But the boss will know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
We've watched creators who have gotten like 628,000 views watching Family Guy clips, and oh man, that gets me infuriated. It's not on a factor of oh, I'm mad because they're doing nothing. We make slop content. I'm not pissed on that. It's just the fact of why? Why? I just don't get it. Why don't you just and I get it too because again you're watching for somebody's reaction. I just went over that whole speech earlier, but the Family Guy clips, especially if you're still doing it now, I know for sure that makes no money. They're claiming your videos immediately if you do this. So I'm like, I just don't understand why.
They're getting a lot of views. They're getting a lot of views.
But that's all I'm saying. Remember that one time we was in a car, they was talking about they had to go to their Patreon because the other Jones wasn't making no cheese. I don't know.
Okay, so let's keep going. We almost done. Okay, any kind of show. Okay, no, we just answered that for Ryan. Okay, Hassan is garbage. Oh, I was not talking about Hassan. He's gonna start ranting, raging. Please,
Tati, go watch the video on Chill Talks Everything. I covered
okay,
it.
Let's see, Dragon. Even 5 stars they can't even get away. Okay, and what he say? Sorry, she. What did he say? Do y'all see the latest video? Oh, he did that. Oh, come on.
Didn't you say once you wanted to go to Korea? Okay. Perhaps for vacation or go to Johnny's trial. Maybe. Stay tuned. That's all I'm saying. Stay tuned. It's not like the local police will call the military. That would be that bad. Nah, of course. You know how it's that. They're not gonna bust out the SWAT team. You're gonna see the heads in the riot gear for none of these bulls. But it won't be a lot of paperwork, like you said, Dragon. But I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get it started.
The yap has
we
been
had a nice halftime break. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for participating with it, and thank you for chatting.
Excellent show break.
Yes.
Excellent show break. I'm gonna make a show break screen. We have to make a show break.
Okay, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? But all right. So back on
wait. Dragon says on your video clip sometime get advertisement. That means you guys doing the positive things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like ads on YouTube? Yeah, we've been on the monetization program. YouTube partner program.
I thought you were trying to say we was advertised someplace else. I was like, all right now.
Once you get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you can join the YouTube partner program if they allow you to. Okay. You can make money. But
all right, let's go.
You already know what it is. All right. So if you saw the thumbnail, we were talking about, and obviously naming it live, cracking down on these nuisance IRL streamers.
Yes.
But one man out of them is not a nuisance IRL streamer, but he is a nuisance. Very much so. So if y'all don't know, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier. If you don't know, the red pill, the alpha male space, they have quite the bulls that I really do not appreciate in the community. One of them being Myron. I'm giving Sneeko a little bit of time to change. He's been looking a little better these days, but Sneeko could be included in that if you still count him. Nah, Neon's not red pill alpha male.
Oh,
he's just an idiot. He's just a nuisance IRL streamer.
Okay.
Who else? Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Bottom B himself. You know what I'm saying? We of course love our god Zaddy King. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Coin. You know, my favorite crypto.
Yeah.
Who else? Come on, we've covered multiple bulls.
I don't
know. Nah, we've covered more heads.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, no, they are. But even within all that, we've covered like the alpha male space and all these bulls so many times at this point, and they're ridiculous and say the dumbest Jones every time. And of course, one of those heads, one of the newest iterations, a man named Wes Watson. And if you don't know, he had got arrested and done serious crimes. One of them being the main thing, where he went to go jump this guy and was hitting him and assaulting him with dumbbells and kicking his head in and all that. And needless to say, actions have consequences. And he for sure was getting them. So of course we're taking a look at that in this segment. We have 2 videos by Tozy. You know what I'm saying? He made a video about a week ago on it, then he made a follow-up video. So we're just gonna go ahead and watch both. You already know what it is. Of course, both of them will be clipped up, put on YouTube for y'all to see.
Be down there.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know what it is.
Okay, answer that one question for Sailor Moose before we keep going.
Okay, I need to know, what does an alpha male mean? Basically, like and this is the dumbest, John. An alpha male is like, basically, if you relate it back to animals, you know how like there's an alpha of the pack, so there's an alpha wolf like in the pack. Like they'll have like the group of males in the group, but then there's the one dominant male,
the
the one that everyone looks to, the leader, the dominant male figure that everyone wants to be like. You know what I'm saying? So within the alpha male space, within obviously people in like, you know what I'm saying, the social communities, basically the guy who's rich, who has money, gets all the girls. Like, yo, he's been in the gym, he's doing all, like he's the guy whose life you want, basically. Even though I don't want any of these bulls' lives. Never.
You can't say anything. You can't tell them nothing. That's a double negative. You can't tell them
like
nothing.
basically how Tati says some masculinity thing. Like, basically being the most masculine possible, being the most like alpha of males. Like basically embracing your masculinity to the highest factor. This is why, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, bruh. Like, yo, heads would say, yo, Trilly is embracing more of the feminine side. I would be like, oh, I feel you. We covering the T's and all that, bro. But even still, like, bro, being on this level of masculine, like, I feel like you're insecure because how much do you have to prove that you a man, bro? I don't get it. Like, and that's all I say. Any real dudes, by the way, any real men, as far as I'm concerned, especially within regards to being a father, bro, none of these heads are getting that. So I don't even... I really don't know how to consider themselves alpha males, but that's a sidebar in itself.
Let's start it. Atose.
But let me see. Some.
No, they were just explaining it.
He's such an insecure man. Ryan me catching up with this, John. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's bad works. Yeah, the real dudes that are alphas don't need to prove it quite literally, quite directly. But yo, y'all already know what it is. We got the intros going, read through. So let's not even waste any time.
Here we go. Let's go.
Let's get in to what's going on with Wes Watson. Of course, like I said above, it's like just right in the intro. Atose, man. We got TikTok alpha male now facing 25 years in prison. I'm like, I bet Atose got the videos posted. You already know. And he just posted a follow-up. Getting into it. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG vid, down in the description. First link. As always, go show the love of Atose. Been watching him. Covering all these nuisance side, as long as the nuisance side roast strippers. And we go get right to it. Yo, let's do it.
This TikTok alpha male influencer let his ego destroy his life as he's facing felony battery and aggravated battery charges after assaulting a guy at the gym and losing his cool with the cops. Then to make things worse for him, the assistant state attorney is looking to put 25 years on him since he has a previous history. So meet Wes.
Oh yeah, because he did have priors, because he went to jail for 7 years before.
Yeah. Watson, he's a self-proclaimed alpha male fitness and lifestyle mentor, and he's another case of an influencer who believes...
Remember, he was trying to get heads to pay $6K for his joint. Remember that? Yo.
He's above the law because he has followers.
I'm famous. I get 9 million messages a day.
I guess the dude will find any excuse to flex his following even if he's talking to the cops. Although, according to him, everyone knows who he is.
Can you guys share with our viewers what you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? I'm Wes Watson. Everybody knows who I am.
What's your name?
Nah, not everybody, bro. Nah, not everybody, bro. Nah, bro. I don't know you. I know you, big boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are going to know you in prison. I mean, well, they had before.
Wes Watson.
It's safe to say I had no idea who this guy was until his ego got himself into some hot water. But essentially, he made some good money because he got really good at selling hot air. And unfortunately for him, he was arrested in Miami following a pretty brutal assault of a guy in the gym. But since then, even more footages came out that shows that his temper tantrum didn't end when the cops showed up. So it's safe to say there's now more updates to the Wes Watson story since I last covered him. Because if assaulting a guy at your gym isn't bad enough, having a temper tantrum with the cops will obviously totally help your situation.
When he's done on the floor, he's done on the floor, bro. He's no longer a threat until the moment he gets back up and he's ready in a fighting stance to continue, right? So when you did the additional kicks, the additional blows, whatever, that's excessive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you was really trying to take bro out. Like, bro, he kicked them in his head like they was saying like more than 40 times. I'm like, bro.
Who was doing that?
Wes Watson to the guy.
Kicking him in the head?
Yes, remember? Because with the reason that he got arrested was because he and like his other goons, yes men or whatever, he was beefing with this guy. This guy was at the gym. He had his goons or whatever. They all jumped him and he was hitting him with the dumbbells, and then Wes Watson was kicking him in the head and all that. And that's why he got like hit with all these charges, like assault, all this junk, because they basically were trying to take bro out for whatever reason, because he as an alpha male, mind you, someone that you're supposed to look to as a leader, had his insecure little baby feelings hurt. That's why he went to go almost take this guy out, because he hurt his little feelings. Like, brother, That's why I'll never take none of these bulls serious, whether it be him, whether it be Myron, whether it be Andrew Tate. Like, bro, y'all have to get serious, bro.
Grow up.
In what way are y'all alphas, bro? Y'all show no reason for anyone to follow you besides your Glazers because they are completely psyoped by the lifestyle you're presenting, even though they are the method. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that, Joe, forever.
Like,
What's your...
I got respect for you guys, but that. You guys saw a mother attack me, and I'm sitting here like I'm in trouble.
Did he really think that he could just say, oh, you guys are lying, I'm leaving, and they just let him? Oh, you're leaving? Have a great day, sir. I guess we're just finished investigating here. But let me recap a little bit before I jump into this recently released body cam footage. So thanks to John Bravo Films, I'll be linking that in the description down below. But Wes Watson gained an internet following during his 10-year incarceration in California, where he built his social media presence. After his release, he quickly monetized this following and reportedly became a millionaire within 18 months, attributing his success to a prison-hardened mindset. However, there's been a lot of allegations of scams and unfulfilled coaching experiences that have came out from his clients. Many users have shared extremely bad experiences with his coaching programs, citing issues like canceled sessions, difficulties getting refunds. Some even claim that they felt ignored after making large payments to him. So they bought a service from him and...
Yes, this was the virtual service?
No,
this the one with the virtual service?
This was the jump, like where we were supposed to do the coaching calls.
Yeah, the call he never showed or never called. Oh my God.
Yo, I don't know how. Yo, how do you psyop me into me giving you $6,000 for a phone call? For coaching calls for training.
Come on now, come on.
What is this?
YouTube.
What is this insecure man-child baby supposed to teach me about life?
You can go to YouTube. It's free on YouTube.
Brother.
Here we go, YouTube again.
Like, yo,
your friend.
this is why the fresh and fit Glazers, like, and these, like, alpha male, like, red pill Glazers, and, like, that's why they piss me off, because they cannot think past this, bro. Like, I don't understand how you look at bulls like this and be like, yes, this is who I idolize. Yes, this person, these people should idolize them, not you. I'm like, bro, I don't want people to idolize me. I want people to think for themselves objectively and look at fools like this moron and be like, yo, yeah, I don't think we should look up to this guy. Also, I think I should keep my 10,000 because he's literally robbing me.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want from heads. I never understand it, but hey, they can glaze whoever they want to.
YouTube.
Again.
Could have went to YouTube.
Allegedly never received it. Like this Reddit user who came up with a lot of receipts of cancellation after cancellation before
Yeah, that's the one we did, right?
received it. Like this Reddit user who came up with a lot of receipts of cancellation.
Really, today my girl just showed up, so I had family to do. I got you. Will be available later this week. Ghosted them. Wes, I left you a message on Transrene. We're gonna get it together after the holidays.
Yeah. Okay.
After cancellation before finally getting pushed onto Watson's email team, who also
wait, what did that say?
Of cancellation after cancellation before finally getting
Okay, had to move some stuff around. When can we do it? Wes, if you're not gonna do a call this week, give me my money back, man. Email support Watson at Fit. I'm not giving you info to make millions for 15. Yo, and you know why this is so funny? Let me ask you guys something in the chat. Truthfully. And I want y'all to severely answer this. Like, so really think and answer this. If you had a method to make millions of dollars, right? And you were going to sell that method, would you sell it? For most people, your answer would probably be no. Why? Because if I have access to this cheese, and if I give that access to more people, more heads are going to do it. That means less cheese for me. So how do these bulls not understand they're getting psyoped?
You talking about the people that's calling?
Yeah, call it like one coaching calls, right? So how do they not understand they're getting completely psyoped? I'm not giving you info to make millions for 1,500. If you were truthfully making millions, you wouldn't share this info with anyone. With no one. Maybe the only people would be your family because, of course, you want to make money more together. Like, bro, this is so BS. Like, these fools be pissing me off, bro. Like, there's no way you could fall for this.
Getting pushed onto Watson's email team, who also ghosted him until he literally had to get his bank to dispute it and charge back the transaction. And then I found some not so great reviews on his coaching program, all of which
I purchased Wes Watson's program last year. And I was promised 2-hour-long phone calls.
Who wants to be on the phone for
Yes.
2 hours?
No. Say. Look them in the face and say it, because I was about to say the same exact thing.
Who wants to be on the phone for 2 hours? Getting, first of all, he probably was yelling at them.
Exactly.
Okay, he probably was yelling at them. He probably was saying, hold on. He probably kept telling him to hold on anyway, had to answer a business call or something.
I gotta go handle my girl real quick.
Hold on, I gotta go, yeah.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Who is paying for a 2 hour long phone call? So, no, they're both hour. It doesn't matter. Who is paying to get yelled at by Wes Watson for 2 hours of their life?
Them.
Yo, some people, they're freaking geniuses, bro. And that's not me trying to be the arbiter like I'm some mega turbo genius, bro. Nah, I'm an idiot like everyone else. But you are specifically a freaking moron if you fall for this. Like, I'm sorry, I can't feel bad for you, because it's like, yo, you really looked at Wes Watson, you looked at his IG, his Instagram Reels, and was like, yes, this is the guy I need the advice from. Him. This is a king, a true alpha male right here.
Just like him.
You're a moron. Let me let you know. Like, you're an idiot. Like, it's got to be their fetish at this point. Exactly. Like,
and that pyramid
you have to be
stuff,
you have to be attracted to these bulls, because there's no way you don't understand. They're taking your wallet and lighting it on fire. Like, there is no way. Like, I can't even believe it, bro.
Basically provided the exact same complaints that I found on Reddit.
Yeah.
So he pushes this product of providing personal help to people who want to think and look, and God forbid, act like this guy.
Exactly.
But he doesn't want to actually provide the services himself. Instead, he just pushes off the services to his staff. When, keep in mind, these people are paying for Watson to give him the coaching lessons, not people on Watson's payroll. That or Watson just keeps rescheduling. And sometimes
there is no way that this bull might be yelling at me on the phone, bro.
Well, he ain't on the phone now. This is team.
I swear, if his freaking prices weren't so absolutely turbo moronic, brain dead, outrageous, I would buy a call from him, because turn that into a video, because this would be content.
Now he'll be
bro.
mad at you and hang up, so
This would be content, bro.
He will hang up.
This would be the best content I've ever seen, bro. I would be gelling at everything.
Ends up never providing the service at all. So super ethical and great business model, but unfortunately, it works because there's a large amount of people that see Lamborghini, and for some reason, they want to throw thousands of dollars at a vague
Thinking
mindset.
they gonna get a Lamborghini too?
Yeah, I like to call them idiots. So
they really think they could, because he got a Lamborghini, they think they gonna get one. Let me give him 1,000. Maybe I'll get a Lamborghini.
He literally looks like a WWE
guy, thinking that too will get them a Lamborghini. But in my opinion, the guy seems to be a grifter. Like, he saw an opportunity to sell an idea on the internet and convinces people that if they want all the shiny,
he saw Andrew Tate and said, hey, I can do that too. Like, I don't know what we're sitting here doing.
Stuff that he has, they have to pay him to get it. I look at him as a scammer, but I'll leave you to your own conclusions.
I look at him as an idiot.
And despite his internet self-help image, Watson's recent actions reveal a completely different side. But also, there are plenty of other videos of him just being ridiculously angry for little to no reason, and if only he took a little bit of his own advice.
People are living legendary existences, and you can't even drop the booze. Like, smack the shit out of yourself today. Just.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. What am I looking at? Sailor Moon said he looked like a Steve Austin discount cosplay.
Yo, I need y'all to keep in mind. Yo, bro on Yelp, he paid for 2 hours of this. Yo,
I'm about to start selling yelling calls, bro.
Yo, I
cannot get into this business.
Yo, I gotta get into
I'm only gonna charge y'all $5.99. $5.99.
Yo, I gotta get into this too, bro, because, the money must be too easy, bro. I didn't even know. Bro.
$5.99. Y'all can yell at y'all all day. $5.99. Let's start putting the check from $5.99.
Yo, I can't believe, bro. He said smack yourself. Yo, this is the advice I needed, yo. This right here is what's gonna change your life. I need y'all to really understand this is it. This is it.
And I'm gonna give you a Johnny Ramsey watch to go with it for free. I'm give you
sorry.
P. Diddy baby oil. Well, $5.99. That's all you gonna get. You can get all this $5.99. I'm gonna yell at you. I'm gonna give you a construction paper watch. I'm gonna give you some P. Diddy oil. I'm gonna give you some Logan Paul. Whatever you need.
Nah,
I got
forget
it,
the
bro.
joke. I know I've been saying I use every adjective in the book, but I need you to truthfully understand. I need you to I need you to I need to look the fresh and fit, the Andrew Tate, the Wes Watson Glazers directly in their eyes. You are a freaking moron if you truly think that you giving this fool anywhere near a 4-figure sum of cash is a good investment. You're an idiot. I need to truly let you know. Like, brother,
Steve Austin cosplay play.
and it's crazy because some of the heads buying his courses and paying for these calls have children. You mean to tell me you wasted $6,000 for this moron to tell you to slap yourself in the face instead of buying groceries for your kids? You gotta be kidding! Yo, they go. See, this is where I start getting mad.
Okay, cool.
This is where I start getting
Calm
pissed.
down, y'all.
Like, bro, you have to be kidding me, bro.
Smack the fuck out of yourself. Literally, I hope this video smacks the fuck out of you.
Yeah, he really should have taken his own advice and controlled his own emotions, because then he wouldn't have been in this predicament, to put it lightly. I guess alcohol isn't really his problem, it's more or less roid rage here. This guy's entire personality is just roids in prison, so him beating up a guy in his Miami gym and going back to prison, that'd be pretty ironic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Question for his audience. Do you guys just want someone to yell at you? Like, no judgment. I'm actually asking here. Like, after watching his videos, I'm starting to think it's more than just like a scammy business model that he promotes, because a main part of his offerings is simply just screaming at people.
Exactly.
I feel like he's like one of those diet at-home experiences of those alpha male boot camps that people pay stupid money to go lark as a Navy SEAL. But like with him, you don't even...
I've seen Charlie cover those vids. You're pathetic if you do those too. Like, they're like these heads would rather go play pretend military and basically get screamed at by someone like Wes Watson instead of joining the military. It makes no sense to me. At least you go in the military, you serve your time, you know what I'm saying? You serve your country well, you get benefits and all this type of thing you're taken care of. You're going to give these guys 5-figure sums to play pretend Navy SEAL. Oh, yo.
Okay.
I can't believe these people exist. It is truly baffling.
You get to roll around the sand and waterboard yourself while some alpha male bro is yelling at you, because this is an at-home coaching experience. Anyway, this all leads up to a pretty violent confrontation that I went over in my last video, where Watson brutally assaulted this guy at a gym. Obviously, we can only show photo stills of what actually happened, because I would...
you see this, y'all? Look.
What happened?
To this guy at a gym. Obviously, we can only show photo stills.
Look, he tried. I tried to tell you, he was really punching him mad times. Like, nah, bro, Wes, you going to jail, little bro. You ain't, trust, you not being the alpha and the slammer. Don't drop the soap.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. Nah, let me stop playing, bro. That's hilarious.
Of what actually happened, because I would prefer this video to not get taken down. But essentially what happened is Watson and his group of friends just beat the crap out of this guy. Watson kept hitting him well after it's clear the guy had enough, and he actually hit the guy over the head about 50 times and was screaming stuff like, "I'll end your life." And then on top of that, even came back and kicked the guy in the head after the fight was over. And then of course, Watson, he claims the whole thing was self-defense, going as far as to post a beautifully written...
Come on! Self-defense from what?
I ain't gonna lie, I never seen someone bring 5 guys to defend themselves. Well, yeah, we of course if you got bodyguards, but I'll talk about in terms of like, yeah, we brutally assaulted this guy, but it was for self-defense. I never seen 4 bulls behind me though. Tough.
Sad.
Pathetic. Yeah, man, these y'all alpha males, these y'all God King zaddies. I feel that. I feel that. Now I feel that.
An explanation of this on his Instagram after that. It's hard to not read that in a roid raging voice. But the highlight here is the stop talking violence and F around and find out. I mean, the lights are on, but no one's home with this guy. Or more like the lights are on, but the roids are driving. Watson doesn't want violence, but the roids want violence.
They do.
So now Watson is facing felony battery assault charges, and the post-fight / arrest footage doesn't really look like it's gonna help him too much.
I came up to him and he said he wanted to fight me. So I came to the gym and they jumped me. Like 2 of the guys they're hitting me with a weight, and then
I can see the knots and joint on his face through the blur.
With a weighted belt. They're like they were pulling my hair and like they were beating me up.
Okay, before we get anywhere, Did you physically make contact with him, or did he?
No, I didn't do it.
Are you sure? Because there's cameras and everything.
They literally attacked. They hit me first.
So not only did he just beat the crap out of the dude, but he also used a weapon. And Watson was also the one who said he wanted to fight.
They just randomly attacked you for no reason? They just
No,
went up?
he said he wanted to fight me.
When? Today?
Was it verbal over their text?
It was through Instagram.
Okay, so he
took a wrestler to the crowd driving this
That's
car.
what I did here, but it was a one-on-one to be like a one-on-one, but he like they jumped me.
So Watson is allegedly DMing guys to come fight him, and when someone shows up to, I guess, follow through, Watson jumps him with an entire group of guys. Does he just miss prison? Is that what's going on here? Like,
Yeah,
why
probably.
else would you just completely ruin your life?
A lot of these nuisance heads seem to love jail. Like, I mean, they for sure have a prison fetish. That's without question.
Over something that stupid.
Motherfuckers always ask how red I am. I was on the prison yard for 10 years. I didn't buy SPF 50 with the copper tone baby on the front. That's why I'm red, okay? I sat there for 10 years when you were sitting inside your house. That's why I'm red.
I don't know, man. It looks more like you have the Liver King special going on.
Don't touch the stuff. Not gonna touch the stuff. Never touch the stuff.
Who was that?
Oh, Liver King.
That was a
He's a fraud. Yeah, he's a fraud.
lie.
What are these guys on? Are
He
they on
used to
steroids or
like okay
something?
TLDR on this guy. Yeah, he actually is on steroids, but that's the whole thing of his downfall. He was promoting like the caveman lifestyle, like sleep on the floor, only eat raw testicles, like yo, all this crazy John, and the whole point of it was supposed to be he's selling these supplements and everything he's supposed to do is natural. Just to come to find out, yeah, he's doing literally a load of steroids, and it's very obvious. I mean, like brother, you're 40, son, like, and I know obviously at 40 you can have a good physique, but to be on this type of timing, brother, nah, it's not happening, brother.
Ultra, thank you very much. Welcome.
Like, one thing alphas hate is being called out on their BS. Of course, they'll never take accountability for anything. This is exactly why Tate won't take accountability for, literally being a PDF. But we'll sidebar that. There was a dude who interviewed Shad about he felt about his studio giving the commentary. Shad lost his mind. Shad like Shad base like from Aver Chris Tyson like Shad base. Nah, I'm off that. I'm like, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, Shad base still is not in the jail cell yet. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I meant if you one-on-one Wes sent out the call to take on. Like, yo, of course, but Wes Watson would be the type of bull to do this. Like, he's in no way an alpha male. He's obviously an insecure little man baby. Like, this is not even like an arguable thing.
Scary.
Like,
He look like a what did he look like a T-Boo
that was good American boy.
Wait, what did he say? T-Boo Macho Man. Dude look like Macho Man Randy Savage for wrestling.
Shadversity. I'm like, nah, you must definitely about to be talking about Shad base. I'm gonna have to look into that, John. But yeah, nah, anything Shad, man, nah, we ain't going that direction, boy. He a weird bull.
But Wes's side of the initial interview consists of him trying to essentially bro out with the two cops during the whole, you know how it is, man. Everyone wants to fight me because I'm famous, right? Yeah, that's totally believable, dude. He goes on to say he gets a bunch of people trying to fight him all the time and that he blocks people that message him to fight. So that's why he doesn't have the messages from this guy.
You guys are fighters or
I'm a fitness guy.
the way you are or what?
No, I see the gym. I see the gym we're at.
He's a mindset coach. He helps people transition their life from bad tendencies to better tendencies that people just don't appreciate because he's an ex-convict and they don't think that he should be able to be on a righteous path. And
He's a mindset coach.
What righteous path includes kicking a bull in his skull 40 times? 50 times. I don't know. Interesting.
that changed his life. But we get a lot of spewing hate from all over the world, all over the United States.
The other cop was here the other day when a guy tried to fight me, and I said, I don't want to fight, and they just let it go. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but we talk about it today.
I know, but I'm just saying, well, you were just talking about a message that I said.
We're talking about today. Yeah. Dude is just desperately trying to talk himself out of punching a dude 50 times in the head and then kicking him afterwards in the name of self-defense. Also, what is his gym buddy's definition of a righteous path? Because it seems like Wes
isn't getting crap online because he used to be a convict.
he's getting crap online because he's actively putting out anger, violence, and mixing it with a little bit of grifting throughout his content. And he doesn't keep his calm with the cops for very long after he realizes that they're not just gonna let him go with a slap on the wrist.
Remember, you got your business, you don't want to lose any of that.
I do it for the fact of human beings and Americans defending themselves.
That's fine, but
straight up.
You assaulted him.
Like in Florida, the cops said if they come to your house, shoot them. Like they say that on the news in Florida. Yeah, but the motherfucker came and tried to.
Which is wrong.
He was literally, you see in the footage, doing his own thing, and you came up to him.
There is always a threat if he's moving. He could.
But you had 5 people.
Pull out a gun. Admit it.
He was doing a workout.
He could pull out a gun. Admit it.
He was doing a workout.
I don't know what's in his waistband.
He's doing a workout. Stop. Yo, he's a moron. Like, I truly hate this bull. Like, he's the definite. Like, he is the epitome of if the 2 words roid rage became a person. Like, what's that called? Personification? Yeah, that's it for that. That's the personification of roid rage. It's him, bro. And it's pissing me off. Like,
what's up, dude?
What's up?
You guys just quit lying.
He's not gonna have a gun in his waistband if he's doing push-ups, you moron. Like, it makes no sense.
You don't know if a guy's getting up if he has a weapon?
Hey man, we don't really see this as self-defense. He's like, quit lying. He truly has a way with words, man. But the cops did actually leave without him, as the body cam footage is from the actual incident at the end of December. But Wes was officially arrested in the beginning of February.
No one can check my eye. I can take a picture of it, so you better quit saying I'm 5'4". Motherfucker said I'm 5'3" and shit.
He's laughing about his height. Meanwhile, bro, you like severely assaulted a bull really bad. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Like about 5'3".
Who cares about your height right now? Because it doesn't matter. Because in jail, someone's gonna be taller, and you. Let me leave it alone.
You're joking. They're like, you're 5'4". Yeah.
Oh, they all the trolls and shit.
Yeah, troll like
I love his biggest worry is people finding out that his height starts with a 5 rather than the charges that he's facing. Dude, you're being arrested. Don't you have bigger concerns here?
Exactly.
So there's now 2 felony charges that Wes is facing. Felony battery, which is a 3rd-degree felony that can hit him with up to 5 years, and a aggravated battery charge, which is a 2nd degree and can get him 15 years. Then to make things even worse for him, as I stated earlier, the assistant state attorney is looking to put 25 years on him because of his history as well.
Do you know who I am? I'm Wes Watson. Who? Yeah, where you gotta bust out the Soldier Boy meme. Woo! Woo! He said, bro, we never heard of you, little bro. We gonna see you later.
We'll see how all this turns out because it really does not look like he's gonna get out of this at all. Either way, I'll continue to keep you guys updated. In the meantime, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so feel free to check it out. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
That was perfect.
Yo, facts. Perfect. But you already know what it is. Shout out to Tozy for the first vid on The Factor.
Yes.
That one was TikTok alpha male now facing 25 years in prison. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG vid, if you're on the tube, down in the description below to give your own opinions and conjecture as always. And for the heads, like I was saying, watching on YouTube, we finna catch you on a flip for this first one, but the second one is coming up, baby. So watch out for that. Peace. For the heads on the live.
All right, come on, here we go.
Quick intermission.
Let's see what happens.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Are we gonna have a quick intermission?
I mean,
I get to talk.
Real quick.
I get to talk, y'all. Hey.
All right, the intermission's up.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, I just pulled it up fast. But like,
is anybody in the gym? Any of you guys out there in the gym? I ain't, so I'll tell you the truth.
I ain't.
I'm not. Anybody in the gym? Hope you ain't in the gym yelling at people.
Oh shoot, I would hope
Okay.
Not.
Let's see. Let me read some of the chat here, because I can't read and watch and read and read and watch and read.
I'm like, what?
Thank you. We're going to try to stay strong. Thank you, Ryan. That's right. Like, come on, people. There's some new people that was in here. Hello, Diane. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit that thumbs up. It's really, really, really important. Pushes us out there in the algorithm. We're going to repost this. We're going to clip it. We're going to repost it, clip it. Just in case if you miss anything and you want to go back, you can always go back during the week.
the VOD's always going to be posted, that too, so.
All right. Wendell said, I'm lifting dumbbells at home. Okay.
I gotta get back on the treadie.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Nesha, too. What is that? You know what that is? That's from Michael. I don't know what that is. Gotta tell me what that is. Anybody else in the gym? Anybody doing some home exercises?
Yeah.
Do home exercises?
Someone's gonna tell him I'm feeling romantic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it reminds me of the one.
Okay.
He said, "I need somebody to kiss me on my hot mouth." Yo, he's cooked.
This guy always has
He's
voice,
cooked,
though.
bro. Nah, Wes Watson, he's done now. Trust. Are you guys monetized? Been for a minute.
But
On both
meaning
pages.
what? Not in the live.
Oh yeah, I don't turn on
Not-
the I
no,
don't
we
turn
don't
on
do it
the
in the live.
I don't turn on the monetization for lives when we go live, because then like people will miss stuff and when the ads go off and like it ruins the context.
Yeah.
I turn them on for the VODs because like it's already done. Like he did. Like,
Just said, they got muscle. They got. That's what they got.
they got Wes. They got. I know.
Oh, you do.
But you're not in South Korea,
Okay, the
no.
American boy. I do yoga. Okay, something is better.
I ain't
than
gonna lie. I
nothing.
need to do more stretching and
Sounds
jumps like
better.
that. I
I
used
do
to stretch
little,
a lot.
little
But
things here and there. I got those bands. I love enjoy.
Resistance bands,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got the resistance band, a circle one, and then I got the. I do something here and there. You know what I'm saying? And then I do a lot of meditating.
I really want to get
and-
into calisthenics. I'm definitely about to get into calisthenics. I'm getting more and more into that.
Yeah.
Doing more push-ups and what I'm saying, more core workouts.
Yeah, it seems like it's safer to be at home. Because I don't know. You're going to get this. What's his name again?
Socializing for me is over.
What's his name? Wes?
No, I feel like not even that time. Like you should socialize. You should want to go out and like have fun with your friends. It's just more or less like what you're doing, the stuff that you're doing, the people you're getting into it with.
Right.
Like it's more or less those factors. Now me, shout out my guys. I got my homies, but like right now I'm too poor, man. Like I don't even have cheese to go outside and
don't go out.
socialize. And not that I really want to. I just want to record more vids. Like
As soon as you step out the door, money.
No, that is true. That's a
Get
whole
in the
nother
car,
factor.
money.
Because
Gas.
if you're going out, like you're doing something, and that's what I'm saying. Even if you're like not even going out intentionally to spend cheese, like even if you let's just say you going over to like a family member's house, like let's just say gas, like either way you go outside, you're spending some type of bread. So it's like yo.
Demon said, Legal Mindset makes so much money, but has a ton of ads on his
On
live.
a live, yeah, nah, I'm sure.
But I watch his lives. I don't never see no ad.
You don't get any ad? Have you like live?
No, I watch his lives. Yeah, live.
Nah, I'm
I
sure
be
he
watching
got
it.
on ads
And I
during
never
his
see
live.
an ad. I
I-
never see an ad pop up.
Nah, he
Maybe on a
definitely
replay.
He
No, I
probably
don't
got.
even
He
see it on
definitely
a
probably got
replay
ads
either.
during his. You probably just never popped in and seen an ad.
But he
before,
has those you pay memberships and stuff like that. But no, we don't have none of that. Listen, all we actually do is watch it from the beginning to the end. Watch all our videos. Those are the only things. Those are monetized. But as far as
feel
like
me?
the live, we appreciate that. We you missed that, Demon. Go back and watch the. We had like a 20-25 minute intermission, so we talked about all that.
You feel me?
But okay, so let's catch up on part 2, right? You put a part 2?
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do part 2. Everybody at West.
Y'all already know what it is. So, coming off the last vid, y'all already know what it went down. Obviously, he got into the situation with the guy at the gym. He tried to claim that it was in self-defense, that he didn't really do nothing. It was just, it wasn't my fault. Yada, yada, this, that, and the third. And obviously, we know that's cap because, he was punching to kick a bull in the head 40 times, 50 times. Yeah. Wild, ridiculous. Of course, he got his charges from that, which could potentially get him up to, what was it, like 15 years? Because one was 5, the other one was 10. Yeah, no, what was it, 15? No, it was the one could get him up to 15, the other one 5, yeah. But either way, for him, he's completely clicked, aggravated battery, ready assault.
Hey, Sandy.
Self-defense. It's ridiculous! Can't believe Bull is out here capping like this, but I wouldn't be surprised. These alpha male type bulls, they never going to take accountability for no actions because being an alpha, if you look at yourself as doing wrong or something like that, or people perceive you in the wrong, then how could you be perceived as a leader? So taking accountability and admitting to wrong, they can never do it, which ruins their rep because you don't stand on anything for real. Like it's just bad.
Oh, Taddy, what's up?
But you already know.
15 minutes Shane posted a video about Ice getting taken away.
Oh yeah, now we definitely.
We gotta watch that.
You know what I'm saying? Now we definitely going to check that joint out.
They go Ultra saying ridiculous.
Even
everybody saying yes. I'm sorry. Everybody saying yes. Saying look at Ultra ridiculous. Whatever you be saying.
But y'all already know how that gets down.
All right, let's go. Let's continue.
More Jones, of course. More Jones had come out with West, so this to be in the part 2, and you already know we go. Get right into it.
Let's go.
Like Heads was saying, shout out to Tozy again.
Tozy.
For the heads on the YouTube, you already know what it is. We got TikTok alpha male facing 25 years in prison, got caught again. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid down in the description below to get your own opinions and conjectures. You already know how that goes. So, you already know. Heads on YouTube and on the live. Let's get right into it.
This alpha male influencer is facing up to 25 years in prison for assaulting a guy in a gym has now been caught on camera threatening to fight another person in the exact same gym.
Yeah. Okay, he don't stop.
Live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the fuck out of here. That's what I want to find out. Get out of here, yo.
Dude's facing up to 25 years in prison and he's still more worried about beating the 5'8" allegations. How is this guy a real person? But Wes Watson, he's starting to become a topic that just keeps on giving, as there's obviously now even more footage of him threatening yet another person in the same gym in Miami. I've done 2 videos on this guy so far, but as a quick recap, Wes is a self-identified alpha male motivational coach who's recently been...
Look at his friends.
I remember this.
Look at the company he's keeping.
You got... Like, yeah, I remember
trading gym gains for jail chains, faster than you can say roid rage. He first gained some fame during his 10-year prison stint. After he got out, he tried to turn this prison-hardened mindset into a millionaire lifestyle, which he successfully did. But the only thing is he seems to have mastered the art of just selling hot air, because if you ask any of his clients, who, as I covered before, a lot of them have been sounding the alarm of their...
They're idiots themselves. Again, I don't know how you could fall for him. Like, anything where he's saying, give me money and I'll give you something in return, I would never, ever take serious in my life.
Their coaching programs, where apparently Wes Watson cancels over and over again and sometimes completely ghosts them or pawns them off to someone else that Wes hired. So it's not...
His crew. Policy, but I never received the product, which was business coaching. The first call.
Yeah, we did that one already.
I was early, and Wes chewed me out and told me I had to pay full price after offering me half off when I first showed him my situation.
That's the one that we did in the first part, right?
This is one of the email Johns. So I want to see this because the first 2 things was from the balloons. Yeah, which chewed me out, told me I had to pay full price. And after like, yo, he offered him half off and then said, nah, you got to pay full. For what though? I never received an invoice and he kept rescheduling the call, so I thought he changed his mind. In reality, I now realize a person who Wes hit in transit is not Wes, so he kept rescheduling the calls and had no idea what conversations Wes and I had through Instagram. Yo, that's crazy. He did like the Sophie Rain method with like OnlyFans, where like they have the messaging thing, but it's not actually her. Like, duh. Like, if you think the real Sophie Rain is texting you, you're a freaking idiot. So it's like this. And if you think Wes is texting you, it's not actually him. So you may have been on the actual coaching call or whatever, like talking to Wes and had a convo about something. But this guy on the text, John, the email or whatever, doesn't have that context. Like, nah, you're on the texting, he doesn't have this context. Because, like, it's not him. It's just not Wes.
Okay.
Which is obviously bad and a scam.
Not actually a personal coaching service. I mean, it's safe to say that this guy has his ego take the wheel, and surprise, he's now facing felony battery charges after he thought it would be a great idea to just throw down at his gym. You know, I guess just a casual Tuesday for a fitness influencer. It was only like, what, just a few months ago, we were talking about another fitness influencer who just randomly assaulted another fitness influencer, like the whole Jeff Nippard stuff. And I mean, the guy who attacked Jeff Nippard also kind of looks exactly like Wes Watson, so it seems to be an ongoing theme with these guys here. But for Wes, this does seem typical for him, considering that according to the guy he assaulted in December, he has a habit of inviting people to come fight him.
They just randomly attack you for no reason?
No, he said he wanted to fight me.
When? Today?
Was it verbal over their text?
It was through Instagram.
Okay, so he...
You want to fight him or no?
That's what I came here for. It was a one-on-one, to be like a one-on-one, but he
really came here
and
to
then
fight him.
when they show up to fight him,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
you could see within the footage if you've seen a clip, which obviously you guys can't show because I don't even know where to find it. I'm not even sure if it's still on the internet. But like, when you're seeing it, Wes, like the guy's doing workouts or whatever. That's why Wes was saying you don't know if he had a gun in his waistband or whatever, which is so stupid because again he's a moron. But like, yeah, the guy was doing a workout. Wes walks up and they just all start beating him up. Like there was no one. So
but he said he came in to do a one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Like he was in a gym or whatever. He probably regularly goes to the gym that Wes Watson owns. They probably got into it with Wes Watson or whatever. So the bull was thinking, oh yeah, we probably gonna scrap fight or whatever, like box some stupid junk. But nah, Wes obviously trying to prove something because he's such an alpha male. Like, of course, was coming in to, you know, try to make himself look all big and bad and then jumped
go to the gym again and start with somebody else. Like, come on now.
Like, it's just so
Thank you, Dean, man.
Stupid, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, I hope your channel blows up. You have the charisma and the talk. Thank you.
And he beats the crap out of them and claims self-defense. While it is important to note, the other guy did make first contact, but West went way beyond reasonable self-defense, hitting him over 50 plus times with his friends, including with dumbbells. Then he even went back and kicked him after it was all over. I'm no lawyer, but I have a feeling that self-defense was just thrown out of the window with that. But I haven't heard of West until his arrest in February, and I quickly found out he's quite the fascinating character.
The first thing is, you have to know you're better than everybody.
The reason he got on my radar is because he beat the crap out of the guy that came to his gym in Miami. And yeah, I know how ironic it is that an alpha male roid rage influencer got arrested for fighting in his own Miami gym. The jokes just kind of write themselves at this point. But Watson has pretty much ruined the life he knew from all this crap, because his fame apparently came at a hefty dose of bravado. He strutted into the gym thinking he was the king of the jungle, only to find out, hey, he actually has to follow the same laws as everyone else. But the whole situation was caught on security cameras, and even though Watson told the cops it was self-defense, you can tell from the post-fight interviews with the cops, they weren't buying it.
You guys are fighters or I'm a fitness guy. What you are or what? No, I see the gym. I see the gym we're at.
He's a mindset coach. He helps people transition their life, bad tendencies, better tendencies, and people just don't appreciate because he's an ex-convict. They don't think that he should be able to be on a righteous path and he changed his life. But we get a lot of spewing hate from all
liar, not spewing hate. They're criticizing him for being a scammer or a grifter. Like, come on.
Over the world, all over the United States.
The other cop was here the other day. One guy tried to fight me, and I said, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, you keep fighting in gyms.
It happens all the time.
He needs to stay out of them.
I know, but I'm just saying, well, you were just talking about a message that I said.
I mean, he started talking to the cops like he was their friend, saying, oh man, you know, I'm just so famous, man. Like, this just happens. Blah, blah. But when he didn't get the response he wanted, he started to escalate the situation.
I ain't worried about your botted Instagram followers, little bro. Watch out.
Shouting at the officers like he was auditioning for some cop drama.
When he's done on the floor, he's done on the floor, bro. He's no longer a threat until the moment he gets back up and he's ready in a fighting stance to continue, right? So when you did the additional kicks, the additional blows, whatever, that's excessive.
Like,
what's your...
I got respect for you guys, but that. You guys saw a mother attack me, and I'm sitting here like I'm in trouble. I'm leaving. Stop lying, all of you.
You are lying. You guys are lying. I'm leaving. As if they'd stop the case and just let him stroll out like it was a casual brunch.
Exactly.
Well, I guess he did stroll out like it was a casual brunch, and he thought he was off the hook. As the original video, that fight happened back in December, but the actual arrest happened in February. So now he has 2 felony charges hanging over his head, and the assistant state attorney is looking to throw the book at him with a potential 25-year sentence because he's a repeat offender.
He's infamously known as now a lol cow. I ain't gonna lie. Alpha male, nah, brother, you're a lol cow. Everyone's sitting here laughing at you because you're doing the same moronic actions. And this is why I be laughing at all these IRL nuisance streamers, all these other bulls. Like, bro, y'all don't understand. And then again, they don't want to take accountability, so they blame everybody else. Like, no, bro, look at yourself. It's you doing all this. Like, it's you. He talk about some, nah, bro, this junk was self-defense. I ain't do nothing. Bro, the guy literally came up and said, like, bro, you kept kicking him. You went back to kick him in his face. How is that self-defense? He's already done. He's not attacking you any longer. So stupid.
Gotta look at John Bravo's.
So, I mean, it is safe to say that this whole alpha male persona is not going to help him in court. And I guess after that gym assault, he thought, why not double down, I guess? And now we have him trying to fight someone else at his own gym, because why settle for 1 round of trouble when you can headline a 2-for-2 special? Like, what's going on here? Why would you do that, dog? Dude's going for the 2-piece combo for felony assault. I mean, why is he still out here DMing people to fight him like he's hosting some MMA event? But I guess the only thing getting knocked out is his own future. And now you almost had another fight that just happened. And I wonder what made West lose it here.
You trying to fucking live off my name. Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I want to find out.
Right. The 5'8" alley.
His gym, or he should just have a gym by himself. Or don't he got money? He should have just put a gym in his own house or something.
So cringe.
Oh my God, he need to be by himself.
It's like when Jack Doherty had his yes man in that one clip. It's just so cringe. Like, yeah, you guys are just.
That makes sense because we know from the last video he was really hung up on that topic.
No one can check my height and take a picture of it, so you better quit saying I'm 5'4".
Yeah, this one he wants to talk about his height.
5'3" and online they just be joking. They're like, you're 5'4".
So Wes tried to fight this YouTuber by name of Eric Konopsky, and Eric has a bit where he dresses up as Wes Watson and says a bunch of Wes Watson stuff. For example, in community hearings.
People say dumb fucking shit like, Wes, you rent your place. Yeah, motherfucker, I
Yo, cosplay. There's a cosplay.
He like, what the? He's like, is this the alpha? Is this the alpha male?
That's cosplay.
That's a real alpha right there. You're like, no, everyone here is not taking this moron serious. They're looking, well, not this guy because he's pretending to be Wes Watson, but that's how everyone looks at Wes Watson. Like, yeah, who is this idiot up on stage? We need to go ahead and get him down. Somebody needs to tell him to get off the roids. Like, expeditiously. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
$95,000 in rent. Motherfucker, you can't even afford $9,500 in rent. Why don't you just be fucking humble, you stupid fucking Why don't you ask intelligent questions like, yo, Wes, you got a better than mine. How'd you do it?
I mean, this guy is so spot on, it's hard to tell it's parody. Like, this is exactly how I perceive Wes Watson. And apparently, Wes Watson also gave him credit for this.
Honestly, I don't really watch spoof videos about me, but that one was funny. If I saw that guy in person, I'd be like, dude, you are classic. Like,
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, dude. What, you trying to be me, bro? Yeah, go up, you want me. All right, let's get him.
Yeah, that's what he be saying. Then you owe me money and everything else.
Like, bro, let's stop playing, bro. You know your ego hurt off this job.
Really thought it was going to piss me off, and I liked the guy after seeing that one. I'm just saying, I think he was hilarious.
But that credit didn't last for too long because Eric showed up to Wes's gym in Wes Watson character to height check him. And this is all because after Wes was booked in February, his height and weight became public record, showing that he was 5'8". Obviously, the internet did its thing and trolled him. Wes then made tons of videos stating that they were wrong and he's way taller than that.
Craziest thing is that everybody's so fixated on this. Get the biggest fairy that you know that swears I'm not 6 foot, have him come to where I go to the gym, and we'll just do a friendly stand by each other.
Yo, why are you so brave?
And take a picture. Get as many people as you can. Have them come stand next to me, take a picture, and just document. I'm 6 foot, but I'm just going to play into your guys' game because this is one of the most friendly things you guys have ever said about me is that I'm short. You guys think you're hating on me, but it's kind of nice. So you're just saying I'm short and you're wrong because a lot of the other stuff you say about me is pretty fucked up.
Then he was also allegedly seeing height inserts in his shoes, but you heard Wes in his previous video. If anyone thinks he's not 6 feet, they should just come and film a video and check themselves and just post it up because that'll just be a win-win for him. Then he clears all the air. And Eric decided to take him up on that.
Jesus Christ. Look at this stud over here. Why?
So much for Wes just saying that he likes this guy.
Yeah, it's just the hypocrisy is just
I can't.
Hilarious. Like,
that's how you actually know he has serious anger issues because he can't even pretend to laugh for a moment when you see the guy who's been making pretty solid parodies on him. All he had to do here was just laugh and wave him off. And of course, if he's actually 6 foot, just stand up beside him. Like, there's no problem here. But apparently there was.
What's your name, man? My name is Wes. Actually, WW Dago. All the mother. So that's Wes Watson from San Diego. I can't talk to this straight up. So
yo, why is he trying to lift like this? Like, bro, why is he lifting it in real like this? Like, he has so much aura. Yo, this somebody piss me off, bro.
Who's these guys?
Bro, like, why is he trying to get me so mad,
Move these
bro?
guys out the way.
He trying to act like this show don't bother him, like he's just that guy, bro. Wes,
but why does he need a bodyguard? Why does he need these people,
bro? And like his, I know I already covered his yes man. Y'all absolutely slamming it down the esophagus, ridiculousness. But yeah, bro, nah, Wes, you're about to get me pissed. You don't have no aura, little bro. You don't have no aura, little bro. I'm just.
Why does he even need these people?
Like,
stud over here. I made a story yesterday.
I don't want to. You trying to live off my name? Hey, am I 5'8"? Am I 5'8"?
That's what I want to find out. out of here, yo.
I didn't even get the chance to ask Wes anything about his height before all of his buddies started swarming me, but he brought up the 5'8" thing himself. He must have watched a lot of my content because he knew exactly what I was there for.
I mean, even Wes's friends were entertained by this until Wes instantly lost it, and then they had to jump back into character and be like, stop right there, criminal scum. You've disobeyed the law by checking Wes Watson's height, not in his gym. And then obviously they immediately start threatening these guys and taking their camera equipment.
No, nah, this is what I'm literally saying. Not gonna lie, I don't understand why he's mad at being 5'8". Literally, who cares? Exactly. Like, who cares? Bro, I'm sorry, bro. And this is why Heads, like, yo, you know how Heads in relationship, they be like, oh, I prefer someone who's tall, or some of the girls be like, yo, she has to, like, he has to be 6 foot or whatever. Like, bro, if Heads got a preference, so what, whatever, I don't care. Fine, date whoever you want to, whatever. But realistically, on that level, who cares how tall someone is, bro? Like, we got, again, there is so many other things to worry about. Like, and again, especially within him, the last thing he should care about is being 5'8", when, brother, you, again, almost took somebody out. You're going to jail. Actually, not you're not going. You're going back to jail. This is ridiculous. Like, yo.
He don't care. He spent 10 years there. I spent 10 years there.
These fools will never
I spent 10 years there.
fail to piss me off.
Okay,
They will
anyway,
never fail me to fail themselves.
Trail. Keep going.
Stamped.
Keep going. Play the video.
Stamped.
Chill, bro. Chill. 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 Chill.
Yo, man, we
Chill.
here for that. We came here
I think good.
to ain't like that.
What? Handle it?
Handle what?
Came over here for some heat, yo. What's up? We did it. What you come over here for?
The big friends. He made a story saying the chick is. He said it would be friendly.
You don't have to touch the camera, bro. You don't have to touch the camera.
Huh?
You don't have to touch the camera. We didn't come here touching anybody.
Take your little ass out of here, yo.
Break your shit face for me.
You're 6'6".
6'4".
Wants to make money off of
All we wanted to do was measure it and prove. We wanted to prove it.
Nothing to prove, man.
Wes was the one who invited people to come prove his height.
He said it.
He's like, oh my god, he's literally like, how do people, again, like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. What was he saying to you that, like, you were really convinced you needed to send him money? Because how do you
You still on that?
Yes, because how do you no, because my thing is, how do you look at situations like these and not acknowledge them, Jones?
Well, I don't think they doing it anymore.
Like, bro, this is so stupid.
Then they immediately took it to a place where they're trying to fight these guys. And as we can see in this video, it doesn't seem like Eric and his crew were harassing Wes at all. Wes was cussing him out before Eric even fully walked up to him. There's a lot of anger from Wes's camp here. And I mean, that was obvious from the December incident where Wes hit him 50 plus times in the head, but it keeps showing. Because all he had to say was, dude, I'm not in the mood for this right now. Please go away. And that's really it. That's all he had to do. And then Eric would have been seen as the disrespectful person. All Wes needs to do is mix in some of that deep breathing into his routine. But instead of being able to leave, they had to return and take back the equipment that Wes's goons stole.
Hey, should we go get our receiver?
Are you serious? Where's the receiver? I just want to grab the receiver. I just want to grab the receiver.
Dog, y'all shouldn't have walked up in here with that bullshit.
So it's all right to just take someone's camera equipment?
You're lucky that whole camera ain't gone, dog.
Why?
What you mean, why? You want to walk up here and film with people, that's the happens right there.
He asked people to.
You make videos like that aren't cool.
You saw his video. You said it was funny.
Who would do it? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
But what's not cool about it?
It's mic'd up, guys.
I'll turn it off. I'm not filming anymore.
You made a story yesterday.
You guys just go, bro. Go live your life, bro.
But you made a story.
Get out of here, bro.
We'll be gone right now.
It's almost like Wes keeps forgetting that he's pending a pretty hefty conviction. Like just
I'm 6'2", measured by.
I'm sorry.
It's the military. I got nothing to prove. I love anyone that wants to work out with me or help me get stronger. That's what I'm saying. It's all about really like having a good community. We're just having Wes here, who literally is going on bolstering, having this bravado online, making himself look like he's bigger and badder than he is. Of course, when people want to really test him on his gangster, he got nothing to say for it, nothing to show for it. He telling him my head's gotta go. It's like, bro, stop doing it with this bravado, John, and just actually like share that love for working out and actually want to help people, bro. Because this scamming and grifting you got going on, Shabu is looking terrible. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, heads need to really be sharing that love. I thought, like, the whole point of heads, like, wanting to work out with each other is, like, supposed to be uplifting and all this, John. Like, what is we on?
chill out and keep your head down. Seriously, how is he going to convince anyone that assaulting that guy was self-defense if he's trying to fight guys just asking for his height? Like, getting physical and stealing camera equipment isn't really something you want to do when you have a pending criminal case. And it's really no wonder the assistant state attorney is looking to slap him with 25 years for these fascinating side quests, to put it lightly.
Shoot, me either. I'm either like, I don't even know. I'm either like somewhere between 5'9" and 5'11", bro.
He'll likely not even see anything close to 25 years. But shout out to Eric Konofsky. I'll be linking his full video down below. And also shout out to John Bravo, as he's been by far the best source for this story. But I guess the takeaway is being quote-unquote an alpha male doesn't really come with a user manual on how to behave. Or if it did, Wes definitely didn't read it, as he's currently on a crash course for no reason whatsoever. For some reason, he just wants to destroy his own life, when it seems like he basically has everything. But I guess when you have an ego the size of a blimp, that can happen. But other than that,
yeah, he doesn't have anything.
If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
You got no more money?
No, he doesn't. Because, well, I'll get into it in the final page of conjecture. First things first, shout out to Tozy. That was TikTok alpha male facing 25 years in prison, got caught again. Obviously, part 2 off of the first part that we've seen. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description below to get your own page of conjecture. Final opinions of conjecture. Yeah, Wes Watson, if you don't know, like, yeah, he had that, remember his, like, girlfriend that he was buying on the Birkin bags, and she was basically, like, an escort because, like, she wasn't sticking around no more when he couldn't afford to buy her Birkins and John no more. Like, he's broke. Like, he's not spending this money wisely or nothing like that. Like, he's a moron. But at least on this, yeah, now he's definitely cooked, though, because, again, they have him on cam. They have the footage. Like, bro, it's very clear to see that in his case, it wasn't self-defense. It was very much, he was very much on the offense.
Okay.
You could very much see from that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Of course, if y'all wanna watch the OG vid, like I said, down in the description again. No, I'm just mentioning it again. Like, I know we did it. But for the heads on the YouTube, we gonna catch y'all on a flip. Peace. For the heads on the live, hey, that was the segments for today. We covered Johnny, covered Vitaly for a little bit.
We're not done. We can do one more. Let's take a vote.
Nah, we can't. I ain't gonna lie. I got videos to get out on Trill Talks, everything. Like I showed y'all in the halftime show, I only posted one vid, so now I can't do it, and I need them vids posted today.
Well, before we go out, there are some new people in here. Okay, I see in the chat. So let's plug in. Trill Talks everything, everybody. He has his own channel. He'll put it up there. He talks about everything on a what do you say? Edgier way?
No.
A more way to make you cringe, but anyway, Trill Talks everything. He also has a TikTok. Please go and subscribe to his TikTok and Instagram. When I go check, he better have higher numbers. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for sticking it here, around here, listening to me, yap it up, chop it up. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, let me give him his point. Let me get his time. Look at his time, everybody.
I'm about to be recording vids right after this.
Everybody go see Trill Talks everything. He records a couple of videos a day except for yesterday. But that one right there, over here, this one is really going good over here, that latest one. So please go subscribe. Put it in the chat. He'll put it in the chat so you can click and subscribe. Ooh, yes, his subscribers went up since we've been on the live. All right, good job.
Will there ever be live on Trill's channel? Maybe I'll stream. Maybe one day. Who knows? But for now,
I don't know. I think
sloppy.
I don't think you could do it if you're gonna be using those words you use. Don't you? When you get cut,
definitely curse on stream.
You can. I'm gonna say when you get cut right off. Oh, you could definitely curse on stream. He's happy that he curses.
No, I'm just telling you, you can.
No.
But if I do stream, it'll probably be on like the second channel, the what's the name? I got a second channel. Why is Trill bored? I'll probably stream on there. I'll probably turn that into like. I don't know
about that channel. I'm sorry, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no one really knows about that one.
Why is Trill bored? That's another channel. Mom didn't know about
that one.
I'll probably stream on there,
or I'll make like a Trill's live channel. But yeah, Trill Talks everything is always gonna be like sloppy, covering all the demos we do on there. It's my talking channel.
Yes. Yes, family first. Yes, Mom and Trill first, and then you go on there. Ultra, I don't know if you subscribe, but please go subscribe to his channel. You put Mom and Trill instead of Trill Talks everything. You put the wrong one, right? Oh, okay. I don't know anything. All I saw was Mom and Trill. All right, so please go subscribe. But once again, thank you. I appreciate you guys being with us from the beginning to the end. Our live this week is shorter than last week. Last week live was long.
I was playing with ChatGPT. Got addicted to it.
Okay, and thank you for I just thank you. I just very much appreciative. Please go back and watch all the videos from the beginning to the end. Go rewatch this whole live, or watch the clips during the week. That's where we get monetized with those clips during the week. Oh, thank you. Please, everybody, right now, put a W in the chat. Okay, say peace out, Mama Trill. Peace out to our live. Put a W. Shout your state or your country out again if you want to. So before we click off, everybody represent if you want to. Not the lurkers. The lurkers don't have to. 35 people in here right now. So come on. At least give me about, let's go half. Let's go half. 35 people. Let's go half. Half of people putting a W in the chat or shouting yourself out. Come on. Let's go half. I won't even say no names. I'll just look at it. I won't even read it. I won't read it. Come on. 35. Give me, I'm saying half. Give me 20 people. Come on, 20 people. 20 people. Put a W in the chat. We out of here. Rep where you from.
You feel me?
Say bye. Whatever it is. We is out. Thank you. Come on, let's see. I ain't saying no names. I'm not even going to repeat the names. Y'all see it in the chat. I just appreciate it. Thank you. So far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. 6 different people. Come on. 37 people here. Come on, 37 people. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 8. I see you, Dragon. 9. All right, keep going. 10. Okay. Yeah, shout out where you from. Put a W in the chat. All right. Come on, I'm not going to say no names. I'm just going to look and see. Thank you.
But yeah, all firm aside, y'all already know what it is. Because the boss gonna have y'all putting out letters, flags, everything all day.
Emojis,
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. She gonna keep you here all day.
Smiley emoji,
I'm
a
gonna be the
heart
one to tell
emoji,
you.
everything.
Today's stream, today's segment, pretty good. Covered a little bit of Johnny, covered a little bit of
Yeah, we did a
Vitaly,
little bit
seeing
of
what's going on,
everybody.
and then had obviously the whole Wes Watson segment. You already know what it goes down with that. Of course, you know me and the boss gonna be here to cover these IRL nuisance streamers, and alongside that, just nuisance heads around here, whether it be alpha males.
Oh, we
whether
keep
it be
y'all
some of these
updated during the week
streamers,
too.
content creators, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be here throughout the week, and you already know the clips from all the streams get posted, so you know what I'm saying? Look out for the chat on the John to see yourself in the chat on the vids. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta make sure to be saying hi YouTube and all that for the John, so I ain't gonna lie. But besides that point, we appreciate everybody coming out for the live once again, baby.
Thank you. Here's my
another
heart.
good live,
I don't know how to do
another
that
good
heart
time,
thing. Here's my
another
heart.
chill
Here we go.
time.
Here's my heart to you guys.
And you already know what it is. Vid's gonna be clips. You know what I'm saying? The segment. I'm gonna just break the fourth wall. The segment for Wes Watson is gonna get posted tomorrow. I'm gonna have that up early. You know what I'm saying? Probably around like, you know what I'm saying, 12. Hopefully.
Yes.
Wake up.
Thank you, everybody.
And then,
thank you.
if you're looking out for Trilly Vid,
I'll see you next Saturday.
if you're a Trilly Talks Everything watcher, Vid's gonna be posted later tonight. Other than that, love and appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for giving us y'all time of day.
See you next Saturday.
And we'll be seeing y'all next Saturday when we cover the next Bozos. Peace. Stay well. Love y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Cook up. No cap.